Hi, everybody. How you doing? It's time for D&D. It's that time of the year. Uh, we're 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 still having audio issues as always, but we'll headache-inducing issues. Why does it randomly just stop working when the exact same computer and headset always worked for an entire year, maybe plus more? Whatever. Okay.
Because the internet is dumb.
The internet is for D&D. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Hogwarts Prep. This is a 5th edition game based in the Wizarding World. It is currently the year 1945. These young wizards and witches are caught in the middle of something really, really big, and hopefully we'll get to see what that's about. Need to reconnect because Jeremiah. There we go. Oh, beautiful face. All right.
Oh, no.
Did you lose me? Because too bad.
Yeah, I got you. I just don't have Jeremiah, but that's fine.
Okay.
Keep it going.
Let's open up for announcements. The very first one that we need to talk about.
Oh boy.
It's episode 100, y'all.
Hype!
It's
Episode 100?
100. You guys have played 100, except for Jeremiah, 100 episodes of D&D. It's 100 sessions. Plus a couple of one-shots here and there. 100! You guys are D&D experts now.
Yeah, except me. I haven't had 100 episodes yet.
No.
Yeah, you will, don't worry. You're all right. Yeah, it's episode 100, so we're super excited, y'all. Cause episode 100. Why wouldn't you be excited? And other
TPK.
This is where we TPK.
Yeah, would be hilarious to me. All right, new campaign. Right.
That's one way to start Arthur off.
Yeah.
TPK review.
Oh god, no. So, other thing, getting our announcements out of the way. On December 17th, we'll be having a one-shot DM'd by our friend Shane, aka Shortbeard. He is going to be DMing a one-shot module, I believe it's called How the Lich Stole Christmas. Yeah, so we'll be having some D&T members and I believe one or two of his friends join for that, and it's going to be another Extra Life charity, so all the donations, etc., links will be down below. We'll make sure that all that is good. And all the merch down below. Our friends Talon and Claw are currently doing a sale on their Purple Wood dice vaults because they got an awesome gigantic sheet of Purple Wood. The Purple Heart. Look at that. One of these guys. You can own. Not this one. This one's mine. You cannot have this one, but you could own one of these for like $25. I believe that's the special right now. And if you get anything on their store, you can use the code Divine Conquer, get 10% off, which is amazing. Because it is. And since the holidays are coming up, why not get your dad who doesn't know anything about D&D some dice or a dice bolt or a DM screen or a spell slot holder and be like, Dad, this is what I do. It's called witchcraft. This
is not a phase, Dad. This is who I really am.
I'm a witchcrafter. I play a real wizard. Also, letting you know that our bros that do the Alistair Project update every other Monday. They have an amazing Discord server. They have an amazing community that is just sharing R and role playing out the wazoo. You can join them for as little as $1 a month. Their information is down below. You can just go and read the webtoon comics that you can just type in Google Alistair comic webtoon, and it's the first link because they coined it. They marketed it well. And I think that's it. Those are all the announcements that are on the top of my head.
And
hey, Jess, do you have an announcement to make?
Yes, I do have an announcement.
Okay, what's up, bro?
So, hey guys, this year has been a year, to say the least. Everybody is reacting to everything that's happening in very different ways. Some people are very loud about how they feel, some people are not. uh, but regardless of any of that, it doesn't change the fact that you should always try to be kind to one another, because you never know. Sometimes just getting a compliment from somebody could change your day. It can change your life, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Just, remember, everybody deserves some kindness in their life. And you do too.
Except
So
me.
if nobody said anything to you today, you are just the most awesome person.
Remember to hydrate.
Be good to yourself. Loves.
Much love. I once thought that coffee was the adult drink until I became an adult, and I learned it was alcohol. And then I became a woke adult. Then I learned it was water. Alrighty, let's. I need everybody to stop reconnecting because I lose you as soon as you do.
I didn't do anything.
That's why I'm
lost.
not touching it.
Then I lost everybody.
Haven't touched
You
it.
lost our.
Yeah,
I
didn't
haven't.
touch anything.
All right, let's do character introductions. We're gonna do character introductions based on the people that I see reconnecting
Oh my
right now.
goodness.
So, hey, hi guys. I am Jesus. I'll be y'all's dungeon master. First up, we're going random on this one. Jess, who are you playing?
Whoa, me first.
Yeah, you're the first one that I saw. Then there'll be somebody else
Okay.
and somebody else and somebody else.
Hey guys, I am Jess. I play Neff, a Hufflepuff barbarian who likes to smash things with her maul. I love it.
Jeremiah,
love
you're
it
the
so
second
much.
person that I had visual view of. Why don't you
Like I
do?
said,
Yeah, who are you playing?
I had props on that.
Oh wait, where's your prop?
You didn't see it.
No, because I was
like,
looking at my.
smash things.
Oh, there we go. There you go.
Anyway.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Jeremiah, who are you playing?
Anyway, hello, my name is Jeremiah, and I am playing Joseph Clemente. About buttons, I forgot my my words. I need a script. What is my script? Oh yeah, I have a
emailed
Twilight domain character.
Jeremiah, I
You
sent you the script on your phone.
You did, but I lost my phone. I don't have phones in 1945. I'm sorry.
Wow, method acting over here. Holy
I am
crap.
Joseph Clemente, a Twilight Cleric domain.
Next, who pinged
half
was
elf.
Yes, a Half-Veela.
Villa. Villa. I
Yeah.
don't know what you're talking about.
We have a Ryan. Who are you playing?
Hi, my name is Ryan. I'll be playing Griswold McLeod, a professor for Ravenclaw House. I totally butchered that. Yeah, I'm not tired. You are. He's a Circle of Spores Druid. You can find Circle of Spores in the Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica. Please help, there are mushrooms growing in my room.
I had that happen today, and I won't explain why, but I had mushrooms growing in my room.
I
That's
am
not a joke.
I'm very scared for my cactusy boy, and Jesus, please don't have mushrooms growing in your room. Unless they're a certain variety of mushrooms. But
Hey, I ain't saying And
What?
then we have the power couple. How is our beautiful mama and wolf boy doing? Why don't you introduce yourselves?
Hello. Listen
Oh,
to my
man.
beautiful voice today.
that
Whoa.
condenser mic.
Beautiful, beautiful voice.
Oh,
No,
yes.
I'm Stephanie. I'm going to be playing Sonya, the divination witch from Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
And my other half is on his way. He's not very important. He's just a werewolf, rogue from Hufflepuff also.
God dang, shade thrown.
Not very important. I might be polymorphing him in this round of combat.
Oh
all
my
right.
God, oh my
I don't-
God.
It's like he's just getting me food, okay? It's not important.
Oh my
It's
God.
fine.
And Lee, who we don't understand why.
Lee, attempt an unmute, and we'll see if we can hear you.
Discord, work on us, please.
Okay.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Oh,
Hey,
yes,
we
hear
got
you.
her.
We hear you.
Hi guys, I'm Lee and I play Bones and I am a wild magic sorcerer from House Gryffindor and yeah, my big power move last time was just blown away by our opponents. So we'll see what we got left.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's see.
Fireball,
As
all the
we play that bean footage, y'all. So, as we weren't totally talking about my side piece here, his name might escape me at the moment. He's gonna come in late. Let's do a little bit of recap. So, exploring this dungeon, there is another audio clip that should not be playing.
Oh, rip.
Why is it playing
Like,
twice?
this sounds more cheerful than usual.
I know, right? This is like way too happy for my taste.
The audio is playing twice. Why is it playing twice?
I don't know.
Huh. Okay. Well, let's try that again. I don't understand, and I might have a clue as to why. Yep, that's why. I have Roll20 open on my laptop. There you go. Hey. We're learning. That's what I like. You can have a weird audio loop if you have Roll20 on two different computers at the same time. So, to recap what happened least time. The Order of the Broken Moth and our Order of the Phoenix here, or my Clemente family, this went into this dungeon, faced the elemental guards, explore through wall-jumping mummies and rust monsters, discovered and learned the secrets of this skeleton in dark cloth, who has put the Sphinx in the Library of Alexandria, made the Horcruxes, and apparently 5 legendary blades, at least according to this hieroglyph. You guys learned how to, at least, what your assumption is, how to maybe make a Horcrux, which is a very odd and specific inversion of a spell. That's,
Which Neff dove neck deep into.
unfortunately. As you guys face the enemies of this necropolis, you guys came face to face with the, as you can say, actual tomb. As many tombs in Egypt were traps upon puzzles to not get to where you're supposed to be, and that is the pharaoh. But our pharaoh turned out to be an ancient historical figure, Cleopatra, who said that she has seen you before and encountered y'all, as arcane purple jolt of energy sparked from her non-existing wand, as strikes very odd ties to a certain witch you guys have killed. So, with that, leaving the game in the middle of combat, that is where we're going to continue. So as I bump up the music and move us to Lafitte, as the initiative should already be there as it's loading. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, we're starting top of the round. So, Neff, to give a little bit of description of the room, you're next, but let me describe the room because that's something I should probably do.
Go for it.
As this pitch dark room that has been mentioned, Everybody here has been casted either dark vision or altered self in a different form or other to be able to see in the dark. As this stairwell that spiraled downward with no protection or barrier into this tomb, as a mummy appears and all the walls summon these other wrapped individuals, these undead, as there's currently, or there was a ominous miasma of death in the form of a cloud kill and spikes throughout the area as beautiful hieroglyphs around depicting the rise of a young woman to queenhood. Currently, our Cleo is on the corner who just turned into a hurricane of dust and sand. The party surrounded by mummies. Griswold, what up?
Just really quick, Neff's turn, what round of combat is this? 3? Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
I just needed to make note of that for a certain
4.
timer.
Yeah.
You said 3, I'm going with 3.
Yeah. So, Neff, what do we do?
Neff, you take 3 points of piercing damage. The half would be 1.5, rounded up would be 2 points piercing from the half
Gotcha.
at the start of your turn. And you take that again every time you move.
Right.
But you're surrounded by mummies currently. So.
Yeah. I'm aware. Not for long.
Yeet!
Yeah, pretty much. Are any of the mummies looking kind of hurt other than this one?
They're all looking hurt, but that one's definitely the bloodiest.
Okay. Well then, she's gonna go and swing for this one. And then she's, if she doesn't kill him, she's going to hit him again. And if not, she'll hit that one.
All right, roll me a hit.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So, she's going to, what is she gonna say? She would also say something too, but I have to think about that. Okay. 24.
24 hits.
Uh-huh.
Roll me damage.
And then,
I don't know why it keeps blocking out everything else.
well,
except
I
for-
rolled for the second attack too. Whatever that one's gonna do, but yeah. Let me roll damage first.
Yeah, if you wanna see if this one dies first, then roll me damage, and then we'll see.
Well,
Oh, no,
she's
I
swinging
was
for
gonna-
this one, and then if this one dies, she's gonna go for top.
This one.
Oh, my, okay.
Yeah.
Then
So-
yeah, okay.
Okay. It depends. Yeah, basically I'm hitting this
What's-
one first.
They both have the same AC, so what was the second attack?
Okay. The second attack. Well, let me do the damage first and see if that one actually kills this one or not, because that'll affect how I
Yes.
do my
that's-
next one.
That's what I wanted to do originally. I thought I was confusing you.
Sorry. 8. Hang on. Trying to get my ducks in a row.
How many
I
ducks
know
do
that
you have?
feeling.
Ducks. I have ducks, man. I have 17 points.
17
that first one.
does not kill it.
Okay, then I'm hitting that one again. The one I just
Alright.
did. And that one is much more this time. So, that is a 26 to hit.
26. As it hit straight to the head to see if it actually dies, and as you look at it,
Oh, no, I meant it was a 26 to hit.
oh, I thought you said
Yeah.
more to
Yeah.
damage. 26 hits, roll me damage for the second attack. I was like, damn, 26 damage, yeah, it's dead for sure.
Oh, sweet. Okay, this one's, I think, 18 points of damage.
18. It's still dead.
Okay, yay!
As the second hit just definitely demolishes it and falls to the ground.
Okay, cool. And then Neff is going to say, how aggressive is she gonna get? She's pretty aggressive because she did not like what she saw. Okay, so what she's going to do is scream at Cleopatra
Okay.
and say, yeah, go hide in the corner like the scared bitch you are.
Alright. Okay. If that's the end of your turn, we'll go to
Yep.
Joseph.
Yep.
Joseph, I pre-rolled this start of turn. You're taking 6 points piercing.
Wow, why is it more to me?
I rolled. One of them was a 4 and the other one was a 2. My bad, dog. It's
Concentration is con, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You make it-
That's a 16. That's an 8, 19.
Yeah,
I don't know
fine.
what. It's 10, right? Because it's lower than 10. So
Yeah.
DC is 10 or something like that.
yeah.
Okay. So the start of my turn, to just confirm a little bit, Jesus,
Uh-huh.
is it... So it's dark in here, right? In this room.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
that's just a
her
room.
legendary action from last time is still in effect. I want to let you know of that.
We feel weak.
Yes, everybody feels weak. That's all I can say. There is a crack of energy in the middle of the room, and everybody feels weak. So.
Okay, so on my turn, I'm gonna go use my class feature of just, I can hover when it's dark.
Okay.
When it's from dim to dark. So I'm gonna basically go up 5 feet. I'm gonna start floating 5 feet, and then no, before that I'm actually gonna attack this guy first.
Alright, yeah, roll and hit.
What is my
Bonk
two
that
hit?
fool.
That is a dirty 20.
That is, roll me damage.
Okay, with divine strike as well. Sorry,
Okay.
I forgot to say that.
It is an undead.
Yeah, that is I don't think that's gonna kill it. That's a 10. 10 total. Is it
You kill it.
Oh, it is bloodied.
It was very bloodied.
I forgot. Okay,
As-
so it is bloodied.
Yes, you kind of just this is not going to kill him. Hit him in the head. It just spins. Oh, falls over dead.
And also, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go from that. It was like, well, that wasn't such a hard hit. I'm gonna go 5 feet up, like hover 5 feet up, and then move 5 feet this way. Is that fine? Because I'm in the air.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. And then I'm gonna go over here again. I'm in the air, so I'm not getting any damage.
Now you're thinking with
Alright.
portals.
All right.
And then because basically at the end, my fly thing in the dark is at the end of my turn, so I'm gonna land right here.
So you just see him kind of like, oh.
But like zoom, I just kind of like jump, kind of.
I'm picturing
And
Joseph
then
just
I'm-
moonwalking through the air to this
That's
other
kinda-
boy.
yeah, just
Bonk.
And then I will bonus action and cast spiritual weapon at
okay.
3rd level. Oh wait, no, 4th level because that's with the plus.
There you go.
That's the 2d8. So
Here's your weapon.
yeah, I don't have control of it, but yeah, I was gonna put it in there anyway. So
Okay. As a beautiful
That works.
unicorn pops in as your spiritual weapon.
and that will end my turn right there.
Okay. Bones, it is your turn as I need to look at chat. Just in case there's audio issues. Can you hear us, Lee?
Okay. I hear you.
Can hear you, and I'm on push to talk. So can you hear me?
Yeah,
Hey-o.
you're good. You're good. You're good. What up?
I can't hear him.
Bones, you gotta press and hold the button.
Oh.
Okay, why is it not functioning now?
Okay.
Go back to the old way. Just turn off push to talk. Oh my goodness, no!
Okay. Hey, Lee, unfortunately for the sake of this, why don't you type in Messenger what you're doing? And then as soon as that's typed, let me know, Griswold, we're going to you.
Can you hear me now?
There we
Yes.
go.
Oh,
Okay.
good. We can
I'm
hear you.
off push to talk.
Okay, there you
cool.
go.
What up? What up, girl? What
Okay.
you want to do?
I was hoping to I'm still on my broom, correct?
Yes.
So I don't know if I take damage from
No?
spikes.
No,
You
you're-
are-
you're-
you
you're
are
out of
in
range
the
of
air.
spikes.
Yeah.
Okay. So the mummy that is behind me by Jericho
Mhm.
and the one that is by Grizz,
Forward or back? Okay.
forward.
Okay, there you go.
I wanted to use my twin, and I wanted to shoot chromatic orb with fire.
All right, roll me to hit. If it hits this one, we'll hit this one. Let's
Sorry.
see.
I had something rolled, but I don't remember now. I have to re-roll.
Okay.
Oh shit! Awesome.
As you see Bones get on her broom, turn a little bit, and throws a orb of fire. As you see a budding orb starting to split from this one. Let's see.
It was a 19 to hit.
All right, that hits. Roll me damage. As it hits, engulfing the mummy in flames, and you see it splits open to the other side in an arc, hitting the other mummy. We'll see how much damage they take.
It would be. Let's see.
And then Grizz, you're on deck. Jericho, you're after, just so you guys know.
It's a 12.
12. Okay. This is very, very, very bloodied. And oh, this one's also extremely bloodied. As you burn the hell out of them, and the entire room now smells of scorched, just flesh and rotten bandages.
Yeah.
I mean, it's two great hits. Anything else?
No, I just want to look at Cleo. Just look at her.
She's there. She's being there.
I'm just giving her a stare.
Okay.
But I'm invisible, correct?
Yeah, greater invisibility. She had it up end of last session.
Yep. I would like if you can put notes on here on your sheet. But yes, in your character, where like the eyeball is and stuff.
Yeah,
That'll
a little
help.
icon.
Yeah. But all right, so you're invisible. So people saw the orb fly from your wand, but you are invisible.
Okay.
Alrighty. Grizzy, what do we do?
Okay, I'm gonna say to Spine, hit the one next to me, because I know he can feel it in the ground, even if he can't see, technically. Because Tremor Sense exists. I pre-rolled swinging on the one to my diagonal, so, like, bottom corner of the room. That is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, so the necrotic's gonna be negligible, but it's, 1d6 plus 4 because I have Shillelagh active. Yeah. Okay, 1d6 plus 4.
And you're hitting which one exactly?
I'm smacking this
That's
one.
what I thought. Okay, making sure.
And I'm rolling for spine roll next. Do I even roll the necrotic, or are they just straight up immune to it?
They're immune to the necrotic.
Okay. Acknowledged. That is 7 points, just bludgeoning on this bad boy with.
All right,
heckin'
it's still
staff.
kicking. That's hard
Dag-
hits, but it's still
diggity.
kicking.
Dang it. And then spine roll. That is. Sorry, I have to reference a lot of things. What's this plus to hit on fists? Plus 5 to hit. That is a 21 to hit on the one directly in
hits.
front of me.
As you see, Spiral just the hard hit with the as the spikes kind of engulf onto its fist to for added flair.
That is 4 points.
4
damage.
Damn.
It's
them.
And Ayo,
Yeah.
and then Skelly Boy is going to step over this bad boy's rotting carcass and take a swing at this guy. And I need to pull up the skeleton stat block again because I don't have it on quick reference, and I need to. Short sword, plus 4 to hit. Oof, that's a 9.
9 misses. That's just swings, and the other one just. As two slow creatures dodge each other's attacks.
And then I need to hold my reaction. I'm done. I'm good right here.
All right, hold in reaction. Okay. Jericho, what do we do?
Yeah, I'm gonna have him attack the zombie in front of him. I
Okay.
believe he still has his fist in the out, so I'm gonna use that.
Okay.
Still has what? You clipped for a second there.
His fist of boom.
Oh, yes, he does. He smacked him with it last time.
Yeah. 18 to hit.
18 hits. Roll me damage.
Okay, and then
So he does not take attack for that
No,
one.
no sneak attack for this one.
1 dice.
Yes.
2.
2.
Isn't it fire damage, though?
It is. He has no strength. All right. You literally cut him in half. He's still bloody. as the fire starts burning around, and you see half of its body still in flames from Bones' attack, and just look like, huh. All right. Okay. Anything else?
I think he can attack just once with that, so that's gonna be
Yeah,
it.
that's all you can. Yeah. If he draws his blade, he can technically use a. It doesn't matter, but whatever. Like he can offhand with the short sword if he wants to, or something like that. But he needs to have the weapon out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Alrighty. With that, it is Cleo's turn as recovering all the things that she recovers.
All those legendary actions.
Yep.
Oh,
We're
no,
just
no,
going
no,
to.
no.
5, 10, 15. We're gonna go for Joseph.
Bring it,
Alright.
bitch.
First attack.
Isn't she still a whirlwind?
No, she stops being a whirlwind at the start of her turn.
Ah.
That is a 25.
Yeah.
That's okay. This is her fist. Second attack. Oh, you kidding me? That's a miss probably. It is 16. I believe that's a miss.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
only one hit. I need you to roll me Constitution saving throw. This is 3d6 of bludgeoning damage. All right.
22.
Yeah, you pass the con save. So first you take 9, 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Holy crap, she hits like a truck.
And then you take. I need more d6s. And then it's 25 points of necrotic. As she just grabs you by the foot, and you feel almost like the sensation of a channel, a chill touch or a inflict wound, as her fist just starts rotting on your foot and cascading above. You do resist the other thing.
She's slinging curses. Oh boy.
Yeah. You are. I will let you know. You are not considered cursed, and that's very good, actually, for many reasons.
I only have so many spell slots
Sonya,
for that.
what do we do?
I'm gonna do Tito real quick first.
Okay.
So you guys put the one right in front of me.
Okay. He tries to fight.
Faithful Hound. I do.
Drop.
22 hits. Roman damage.
Okay, and then 5, 10, 14, 15, 17.
17 on the one right in front of you. Yeah, 17 does it. As nobody sees what exactly did it, but as you just see a Tito just would jump out, start grabbing him by the neck. As you guys, the rest of you, just see a mummy just grabbing its own neck and slamming against the walls back and forth before it just falls over. And then little Tito just circles around the mummy, just hung out, just runs over to you.
Okay, and then you said that we're feeling weak? Is there like a visual point that we can see where it, like?
No, it cracked right in the center of the room, so around here, and that's it. You feel weak. Oh, you feel fine now, actually.
There's nothing.
You feel fine now?
Start of return. We feel fine now. Oh boy.
That's start of return. You feel fine. You feel normal.
Okay, then I'll save that for later.
Ooh.
You're gonna.
Cow's internet tanked.
Okay.
He's
Okay.
trying to get it back.
Gotcha.
I'll just do a firebolt at the one that the scaly's on top of.
He's dead.
No, that one's dead. That one is also dead.
Yeah.
Available
Okay.
targets being there.
You're
There you go. Okay. Then the one above.
man is right in front of you, so you can roll
Yeah,
the attack.
yeah.
I'm just
I
roll
have a careful sniper.
Then you don't fucking matter. Do it. Bye
I spell sniper. Yeah.
As you're like,
You idiote, son!
As you kind of just use his shoulder. Stop moving.
I'm just gonna push him. 14, 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Oh man, you guys are
2d10.
destroying these mummies.
18.
18 does it. As it catches on fire. Even more than was already on fire. This mummy's on fire. And just dies. Alright. At the end of your turn, we're going to channel energy. And that crack appears in the middle of the room. And you guys all feel slightly weaker. Okay. That's the end of Sonya's turn. We are at the mummies. Dead. Okay. So, this mummy's going to... Neff, I am so sorry. You're the only one in view.
No.
Alrighty. First mummy.
Oh, wait, they take...
Oh, yeah, they take damage.
Growth.
Yes.
Oh,
Damage.
yes,
Yeah.
they do. Thank you.
Yes.
So roll 2d4. This one, 3 points piercing.
Okay. 3 points piercing.
This one, 4 points piercing. All of this is piercing. I'm gonna stop saying piercing now. This one, 3 points piercing. This one, 5 points piercing. I can't stop saying it. Okay.
Alrighty. Thank you. They're all still kicking. Okay, first one. There's 19 to hit. Neff?
Yep.
Okay. 19. This was the roll the 19, so that's a 23. And then a second 19. And the last one is 14.
14 does not hit.
Okay, so only 3 attacks. That's... And it's 14 points of bludgeoning, so 7 points total. As they just hitting you non-stop, almost like you've seen the gorilla do several times. Just chaotic slams. Alright. At the end of their turn, the mummy's going to take a last legendary action since the channel energy one costs 2. And she is going to do a Deathful Glare. Joseph is not here, so we won't use Joseph as a target.
Oof.
Neff, I think I've already targeted you with this, right?
Have you? I don't think so.
Okay, then I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Oh, wait, maybe you have.
Have you rolled? Did you roll a whiz save last
I
session?
think
Do you
so,
remember?
yeah.
Okay, then she cannot see bones.
Is that why you have an eye? Yeah.
No, I have the eye so I can see
Griswold.
dark vision.
I don't think she's looked at you with her
She has not.
deadful grill. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Sure. Absolutely. Whiz totally isn't my casting proficiency at all.
It is one target only. Yeah, okay, making sure.
That is a 17.
Ah, you pass. All right,
Ha-ha.
you're immune for the next 24 hours. I need you to do that.
Haha.
Okay, top of round. Neff, what do we do?
Right. So, since these fuckers are still up, I'm going to attack this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit it once, see if it goes down. If it doesn't, then I'll hit it again.
Oh,
All
I'm
right.
sorry. Neff, you take damage start of your turn because I still
Yep.
have spike growth up. Oh my god, I almost maxed out. That's 7 points in half is 3.5.
That's 4.
So 4 points piercing. Sorry.
Okay.
I love you. It keeps your rage up. You're welcome.
I don't need it to keep my rage up. If I hit something, I keep my rage up.
I see
I
you,
know.
Jeremiah.
I think I'm back. I'm so mad.
You're up next. Don't worry.
No, but how much damage did I take
Uh,
besides the 13?
Oh, she didn't deathful glare you. She hit me
I
with
think
it.
that was it.
yeah, I don't recall, so you're fine.
Yeah, you're not cursed.
Okay.
You took 66 in necrotic damage, which I think was like 20 something.
The lower
Pick a number
number,
then.
20.
the lower number to hit is 21.
And they both hit. Roll me damage.
Okay, cool.
Roll me the first one.
Okay.
Oh no. Jeremiah.
15.
15 points of damage does not kill it. It's very bloody
Okay.
though.
Okay. Well, I'm hitting it again.
Alright, roll damage to the second. Joseph, you're on deck.
16.
And 16, that's enough to kill it. And then it's the
Yay.
bones. As you smash once, wait a second to make sure that if it stands or not. As it's standing, you kind of just kick, explode its head on the ground, dead. Anything else?
Oh, Jesus. Just a quick question. When I passed my con save, was that like for damage or anything or no?
It's
No,
for
okay.
an additional effect, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're good. Alright,
It's just
anything else?
the circle of power. I was just wondering.
Gotcha. Understood. Anything else now?
She's just gonna say, "Yeah, you're real strong hiding behind." Yeah, she's angry. She can't get over there.
Direct
You're real,
maximum
Yes.
snark.
yeah. You're real strong hiding behind your minions. Come and face me like a man.
Alright. Josie, it is
She's
your
a
turn.
woman.
What do you do?
That's what she said the last time she fought Omni.
That is definitely a Tito sound right there.
I'll. Fuck.
I mean, that's after the show.
Yeah, I'll. Fuck. There's 2 of them. Sure, why not? I'll take the A up.
Okay.
I'll move over here.
Alright.
Oh no!
A from Mummy. That is a 16,
No.
which I believe missed. And I almost said a different word. Cleo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You-
that is.
the-
that
What,
might
the
miss.
true,
That
the
might
true
miss.
name?
You
The
could
true,
say the
her true name?
That is also a 16.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the miss.
Yeah, that misses.
And then I'm like, did she turn into a little thing again?
No, because
Because I missed everything.
She did a glare attack on Griswold, which didn't succeed, and she used a channel energy
Okay.
that cracked in the air. Now everybody feels weak. All right, so
So
just
with
what do you do?
I was like, I'm tired of your bullshit. The flames of the phoenix will burn you. Guiding bolt.
Alright.
Level 3.
Okay.
Let's see it hits. Let's hope it hits.
Roll me to hit, my dude.
Okay, hold on. I'm not telling clock. Come on, help me. Oh no, that's so close.
What'd you get?
So a 14 is very close to the nat 20. That's
Oh.
but it's 22 total. No, 24 total.
That hits.
But
more.
nat 20, that 14 is right there at the nat 20.
Yes, yes it is. Yes, it is.
Bitch, you
All right.
escaped this time.
I
I need one more D6.
Son of a bitch.
I'll use Cordelia's D6.
Ooh,
Cordelia has a lot of D6 because she's a rogue.
yes. Rogues see the D6.
Okay,
you do
six.
it? Can
Six
you do
D6. Oh, that's like 3 6s. Daddy, hello.
Tate, is that you?
Daddy, I have summoned Daddy with a 3 6s. That's a 3. A 3.
As you
and
see
a
Joseph grab his cane,
4. Oh shoot!
and almost like
pressed
a
the wrong
rifle,
button.
shoot out a beam of a radiant holy fire. As you swear you can hear a phoenix. Caw. That's how phoenix sounds.
Password. We're going into the forest, Jimmy. What's the password? Caw-caw!
29.
29?
Yeah.
God, man.
What is her health 30? Oh,
Anyone is.
What?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, you
I
guys
thought-
did a lot of good hits before the start
I
of
thought
this
her.
game.
I
Yeah.
thought her HP is like 30. But
No.
yeah.
That was apparently 28.
No, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say that my incantation, if you will,
Yes, please.
like the flames of the phoenix will burn you, guiding bolt, and then there's gonna like on my I have a hammer on my warhammer. I'm pointing it directly at her, and then it's gonna start glowing, and then there's immediately just zoom, like a little big phoenix of red and orange just faces through her and then comes back to me, lands on my shoulder.
As the phoenix
And then-
cascades and makes a hole in her, as it flies back and lands on your shoulder for a couple of seconds, as you all see as she takes a step forward, takes another step, and you see the indentation of what like light refracting oddly, almost like a camouflage, but not completely there. As it looks like she has something in her hand, something about the size of a wand. And as she looks at it, and she starts
Is it-
turning
is it like
into
going like this?
sand.
God damn it!
Again?
Joseph, what do you do?
Well, like son of a
Give me
bitch.
6 seconds.
That I have nothing more. That's it. I'm just gonna keep my special weapon there and then end my turn there. I'm just gonna sit there. Oh wait, no. Yeah, I have a bonus action. A little bit of healing for everybody because that's my only healing bonus action. Mass healing word.
Okay.
I need some kind of healing for myself. Everybody will get healed on the party anyway. Wait, what is this? Time employee too dark. Oh wow, that's a massive erect 5.
What?
I rolled a 1.
As unfortunately, her channel
Uh-huh.
negative energy lasts for a couple seconds longer, so
Okay.
nobody gets healed.
Fuck you.
Hey, Jesus, can you
Yes.
give me control of Spinal real quick, please?
No.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's all.
You
As
have
soon,
to
as,
go
soon as
Spinal.
I cast that spell.
Oh,
he just-
I
he
have
just
ruler
kinda
tools
shimmered.
selected. My apologies, I'm an idiot.
Yeah. As you try casting a spell, and then you see the crack fizzle, and it almost looks like it's eating up your healing incantation. Unfortunately.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
but my spell slot is used, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Sorry.
I'm gonna look at that.
Yeah.
The Cleopatra turning into sand. You son of a bitch. And my turn right there.
With that, it is Bones' turn. There are still 3 mummies that are alive. What do you do?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, so I want to fly over to the sand. So is that what, 15, 20?
Yeah, 25 feet to get to where the sand is.
Okay, and I want to use prestidigitation to put it in a bag of holding. Can I do that?
Presentation won't move it. It'll just
It
make
won't move it, like
No.
scoop it up.
It will not scoop it up.
Okay. Well, then
Presentation
I
can make it
want.
change colors or smells or taste difference, but it won't
Okay,
move it.
I thought maybe when I was doing the cleaning thing, I guess that's just using
That's just
air or something.
yeah. It's yeah.
Get RP or something.
Town of Third, you could probably push it a little bit.
Alrighty. Well, I want to again move over there and then I guess get down off the broom if I have that much movement since I
Yeah.
have what? Okay.
Yeah, 50. You
And then-
can do it.
I have a jar that had bones in it for components
Okay.
from a long time ago from Moody.
Yeah.
And I want to put the sand in the jar.
Okay. As you,
I don't know why. It's just I want all the sand in the jar.
You move your, you fly over there. Use your action to bonus dismount action to scoop all the sand that you can into the jar. It gets pretty full. There's still quite a bit of sand afterwards.
Jar of dirt.
There's still some left over.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I want to use my bonus action, if I can, since I haven't casted yet.
Yeah. What's up?
I want to cast Firebolt on what else is left.
Sure. Yeah. There's 3. Choose your pickings.
Okay, I don't know if I'm
we're
but it went
offline.
offline.
What happened?
On Twitch, we're offline.
Yeah, I saw that earlier. It
yeah.
said it wasn't doing video.
Yeah.
But was that just now?
We're losing frames. We're at 0 frames for some reason. We'll keep going. It's gonna be recorded anyway. It's being recorded as it is. We've been having issues
We're no
all
longer-
week.
On Roll20.
Oh, it's live now again. That's what I said. I don't know.
Okay.
Alright, well, so, Bones, roll me to hit.
Well, can I cast Fireball
Yes.
at the sand
At the sand or at the mummy?
that I can't put in the jar? I want to burn it.
Sure. Roll me your.
You don't give a
your-
shit about no mummies.
Your 2d10s worth of damage.
Okay. And I'm thinking if I do a really good job, maybe it'll turn into glass and then I can pick it up.
Alright, roll me 2d10s worth of damage. We'll see what happens.
Ooh. That was 13.
13. As you cast both your bolts and you put all your force and energy into this, but unfortunately, no. The sand kind of just gets distributed, but does not turn into glass. I don't
But
know.
did it burn at all?
It burned, but did not turn into glass. It's burnt. Some of it is burnt for sure.
Can I say something?
Yes.
I would like to say, can you stay dead this time? That's it.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. With that, we go to Griswold's turn. Griswold, what do you do?
Alright, start of my turn, I'm gonna drop Spike Growth concentration.
Okay.
So that circle can just go on away.
Oh.
And I'm going to shout, Spine Roll, Skelly Boy! The rest of you lot, clean up duty. And I am gap closing here. Spine Roll, gap closing here. Actually, Spine Roll's movement's going to be rather particular to avoid Naop. It's going to be there, and then there. Yeah.
I don't know why
Actually,
we keep.
no, I'm gonna keep him right there. And Skelly Boy, whose movement is, I assume, 30, is just gonna gap close here and suicide charge this last boy.
Alright.
Okay, rolls. I'm gonna roll 3d20 and add modifiers after the fact.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, first roll was for me, and that was a nat 20 on this bad boy.
Okay, roll to confirm.
Okay, roll 1d20. That's not gonna confirm with a 6, but that's
Still doubling your
2d6
dice, yeah.
plus 4. 9. It's 13 points damage onto this bad boy directly in front of me.
Bloodied for sure.
Spine roll rolled a 7. Base 11 after the fact to hit this bad boy, so I assume that's
Yep.
a miss.
11 hits.
Wait, really? Okay, sure. So that's 1d4 plus 2. That's 5 points damage on this one directly in front of Grizz.
All right. As it
Hit.
punches him, still alive.
Skelly Boy rolled 18 on
hits.
the one directly in front of him. That is, let me double check damage. 1d6 plus 2. That is 5 points piercing damage on that bad boy.
Alrighty.
Do I have bonus actions? I don't believe I do. And I am done holding my reaction.
Okay. With that, it is Jericho's turn. Jericho, what do we do?
I'm gonna make him go way over here, which is all of his movement, and attack the skeleton in front of him
Okay.
for 16 to hit.
16 hits. Roll me damage.
The sneak attack or no? No.
Yes. Yes. Because he's 5 feet from an ally.
It's gonna be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18?
18 kills it. As he kind of runs over, fist of booms it, ignites in flames and just crumbles to the ground. Alrighty. With that, Cleo dead, so you all feel fine now. Sonya, what do we do?
Yeah, Sonya's gonna... She's gonna go right where the skeleton is,
Okay.
since they can... We're the same spot,
Yes.
I believe?
Yeah. Should we?
Yeah.
Basically, she's gonna get Tito and be like, attack!
She's running with the Tito in your hands. Alright, roll me to hit.
Just holding, you know, like, meow, meow.
Love it.
21!
That hits, roll me damage.
Oh, shit. 24?
As you essentially just throw a chihuahua at this thing, everybody just sees the mummy just move its hands forward as to catch something. As whatever it grabs, it's forcing it to its body. It just tumbles over, kicking in the air as it is dead. As there's a Tito devouring it.
But it's an invisible doggo, so we don't see
Yeah,
it.
nobody sees it. Anything else, Sonya?
At the other mummy in front of Naf, she's gonna do a firebolt.
Okay, roll me to hit.
8, 9, 10, 11, 21.
21 hits, roll me damage. As the insignia gets casted.
9.
Okay. Ah. 9 points. Okay. It is very bloodied, but it's still alive. Alright, as it's catching on fire currently, but still alive. It is its turn. Unless Sonya, you're doing something else.
Nothing yet.
Oh, and okay. Nope, never mind. I thought randomly I could see something, but I cannot.
That's another reminder aura for me for the cloak. Sorry, I have a lot of stupid auras running presently.
Alright, last ditch effort from a mindless undead is going to hit you, Neff. That is a 19 to hit.
Yup.
That is 7 points, so we will
Incorrect.
get to
I'm going
8.
to use my reaction.
What's your reaction?
I'm going to use a charge of the cloak to prevent 2d6 damage of a creature inside of 15 feet from me.
Okay.
So,
Roll me 2d6.
I'm negating 6 damage.
Which
Neff,
that would
you
be, I would be
take-
4. If you
No.
said it was 7, right?
Yeah, 7. So, yes, 7, so it becomes 4. So that 4 becomes 2 points of damage.
Wait, I'm negating it before the rage mitigation. So you said 7 points. I'm preventing 6 of it. It dropped to 1. And half would be 0.5.
So it
rounded
takes
up
one.
would be one.
Yes, that's what I thought, and I got
Okay.
confused with numbers. That
Okay.
was my original thought.
So
I
yeah,
don't know.
exactly one point.
I don't know what you're talking about, but that's exactly what I heard. That one. That's what Jesus said.
1
No.
point.
Just 1 point of damage.
of
Okay,
damage.
might be.
As it tries to hit you, and if you kind of brace, and you looking, and there's like a slight bit of a cloak kind of cushioning the blow, and then you can see that it flowing from where Griswold is. And it
love
is your turn. Neff, how do
Who's
you want
gonna
to kill
get
this?
beat the fuck down?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna use my reaction.
Okay.
Smash the bitch.
Neff, how do you want to kill this
That
guy?
is a.
It doesn't
mean-
have 1 HP.
Yes,
Do I need to do both attacks?
You might
Do
have
it,
to
do it.
do
Okay.
one first. We'll
It
see.
Okay,
doesn't
one-
matter. Just do both of them.
Yeah,
Oh,
when in
yeah.
doubt, double tap.
Yeah, when in doubt, double
Okay.
tap. Just do it.
I was planning to double tap something else, but okay.
Woo.
That sounded weird. That is a 22.
That hits. That hits.
Mhm.
Oh, he can't.
I had a feeling.
As you hit it straight in the solar plex. Shoulder plex.
There.
Shoulder plex, solar plex.
Solar plex.
As we keep losing.
16.
Yeah, it's dead.
Okay.
As the hammer slams into his chest, gonna pry it out. And yeah, it is a dead mummo.
Okay.
With
So she'd go over to where Cleo fell, and she would see if there's any sort of, because she saw her turn into sand, so she'd see if there's sand around.
there's sand. There's a bit of sand. I would say that
Okay.
bone took up like half of the sand.
Okay, well then she's gonna smash the sand.
You were smashing sand.
Yeah.
That's it spreading
That's
out
what-
everywhere. What about the rest
And
of you guys? Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, she's also like cursing the sand.
Fucking sand.
What's your language, Nef? even though she doesn't.
We're way past that point. Would never.
Oh, I don't have potions. Oh well, I'll use my spells. I'll cure ones myself, just level 1.
Okay.
Jesus, regarding connectivity issues, that might be something that me and Trent might need to take a look at
Sure.
and see
We'll
see
do
if we
that.
can find a workaround. But as for stream, which is more important, I'm the second I see the last one go down, which I'm assuming was this bad boy right here. I'm just hugging my cactus, going, "Oh, thank God, thank God." Okay, cool.
Joseph is gonna start breathing very heavily because he's very hurt.
Yeah.
And then
Uh,
after hugging
yeah.
cactus, I'm going to move over here and whip out a
He's
heal
just-
kit.
Yeah, he's gonna take a knee and just kind of huff and puff and kind of rest there. If we're able to, basically, Joseph's not really gonna move a lot, so basically like short rest. If that happens, if that hour happens, then yeah. But
All right. What about the rest of you guys then?
Jesus, you said there was a sarcophagus in here, right? Because she came out of it.
Yep. Yep. It would technically be right. Sorry, I need to move it. It would be
all the dead mummies,
right,
like right in the middle.
there.
Joseph, heal for 16 points.
Yeah.
Oh, that took me
I'm
out of
gonna go-
freaking bloodied.
You're
I'm
welcome.
gonna go look
Yeah.
in it, around it, over it, under it.
Whoa.
Oh,
There goes that darkness.
You all can see everything now.
yes.
Because you defeated the baddie.
Oh, is this our? Wow, this map is just this wall, and we just like went
Whoa.
in circles everywhere.
Whoa.
It's not small. It's complicated.
Yeah, it's oh god.
Did we
It's
miss anything?
complex.
No,
I don't think we did.
I don't think
no,
so.
I don't think so. But anyway,
Yeah, she's
Dang.
gonna investigate the sarcophagus.
Okay, roll me an investigation, please.
I'm gonna go check the door after I wrap up the healer's kit.
You as you kind of look up at the top of the stairwell, it's still there. It's still open.
Okay.
What did you get on investigation? Sonya.
oh, well, never mind. You already did it.
I got a nat 20 plus 14.
Oh,
Hey, 34.
There might be something that you find.
Oh boy. You find a sarcophagus.
I want to think I still have comprehend languages up from like the past hour. So if there's any more writing
I
anywhere.
want to say last time you did it was this room or this one, and that was like 10 minutes before we got into this room in game. So I mean, unless Jesus thinks differently, I'd assume it would be.
As you're looking
It's for an
in, you don't find what you would imagine. Almost like you just keep dropping frames or uploads. It's really empty, and so you kind of feel around. You don't see anything, and you don't know if it's a trick of the eye or an illusion or what. But on the side where the feet would be, you see there's a small little indentation that you can. Sorry, you don't see it. You feel like a slight little crack on the wall, and you kind of barely are able to wedge one of your fingernails just long enough to. It hurts, but you pull out as part of the sarcophagus has almost like a box inside that pulls out, and when you reveal it, on the inside it's wood that is painted gold. You see the engraving in that language that you guys have seen in the dungeon of Alexandria, but you don't quite know what language that is. Again, it says, in median under the suicide star, a howling star under wings of graveyard raw leather, median lies upon the mountain that meets death. So, with that engraving all around, you see that there is a bit of cloth indented, and it's with your 30. It's almost identical to the same indications of the chest that you found in the first necropolis of that little girl's tomb. The chest that had the dust indication within a box that had Greek coloring and calligraphy around. The only thing different is this is Egyptian, and it has cloth on it.
it has what?
Cloth.
Oh,
Huh.
But it's another box that looks like it maybe held a wand or something.
So it has like the indention of the wand inside.
Yeah.
is her wand still there, or did it turn to sand as well with her?
She never had a wand.
Oh, I thought
She
you
had
said that.
something in her hand.
She had something in her hand
That
that
looked-
looked like she, like most people would have wand, and the in area around looks like a bad camouflage or like a bad hologram. Like the light bends around it, you can see that it's being camouflaged, but you don't know what it is.
Okay. But looking through the sand, there's nothing in there.
There's
but the sand.
no roll investigation.
Yeah.
Looking, there's nothing, but roll investigation. See if
No,
you
I'm
find
gonna.
anything. Yes, please do. I'll get you in a second. Now.
There's a 21.
Yes, you look and look and look, and you are trying to perceive, making sure that maybe you know what the light bending would look like, and you don't see anything here. You're pretty certain that it's either dust as well, or wasn't here to begin with. Nah.
So
Yes.
I felt nothing basically.
You felt nothing. You found nothing.
Okay.
So I would, if I don't see anything in the box that looks like it maybe held a wand, I would take the box.
Okay.
I'm going to
well,
be checking.
technically, Sonya has it.
Oh,
Do you care, Sonya?
No, it's fine. If I'm done looking at it and there's nothing more to it, then yeah.
Okay. Well, then you're gonna. You have it.
Oh yeah, I guess I have second order.
Yes.
Oh wait, is everybody finished? Because I know they were talking.
Yes.
I think
Okay.
I'm good.
I'll go after you,
Okay.
Jeremiah.
Then what I'm gonna do is, if I didn't feel anything, it's like I really did feel like there was something there. I guess I'll walk over here.
Okay.
You can remove the spiritual weapon. It was like, but I really feel like there was something there. You know what? I'll tap my little
Wait on the
staff
mummies.
and
Wait. Just a little bit on the mummies.
the check good and evil.
You detect no fiend, undead, celestial.
Here's the thing. Yeah. Here's the thing. Similarly, similarly, you know if there is a place or object within 30 feet of you. Basically, it does the same thing, but with an object as well that is magically consecrated or desecrated. I don't know if I will feel anything. I feel applicable.
That's very, very, very clever.
Mhm.
But no.
Okay.
That's really clever. But no.
While the party is distracted, I am looking through the mummies to see not only if I can find anything of value, but also if I am
Oh my
trying to
God.
make another pocket skeleton.
Technically, no, I'm
Shopping
wrong.
for skeletons.
You do get one ping,
Okay.
and it's around Griswold's shoulders.
No.
Mhm.
It's the cloak. It's the cloak I got
Okay.
last session.
It's because it's basically just yeah, I know where it is basically. Like where it's located, like the item or the creature or whatever. But I don't feel anything else. Maybe there's some hidden mummies around here. Okay.
Sonya has a tattoo to hide scrying. I have something that lets Joseph immediately find me.
I'm gonna look at Griswold. It was like, and then do I notice that cloak is the one that's giving me the ping?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at him like, that cloak seems a little, but I will know that if it's bad
good
or
or
good
evil.
or something like that. Like if it will harm him or something. Because of the
You
spell.
just would know if an item was consecrated or desecrated.
Oh, okay.
And this is consecrated.
Hey.
That's what I was saying. Like
Yeah.
consecrated item around your neck.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Just so you know, I know you're shopping for your bones over there.
Yeah, I'm literally just ripping through a mummy right now.
And then Joseph goes like, and I'm gonna continue. Just sit down a little bit and basically kind of looking around the room. I'm not really gonna like walk around because I'm a little bit tired
You
and
see that,
stopping. But that's really all I'm gonna be doing.
You see these glyphs from Let me get this indication. Starts from here, curves around the entire wall, and it just depicts a little girl rising in
it's
power.
like
It
like
looks
a
like a
story
little
or
girl.
something?
Yeah, it looks like a little girl finds, from your point of view, a stick, maybe a wand, and rises to power and becomes a queen.
Would I know if about the Deathly Hollows and stuff?
You know as much as the story time.
Dumbledore.
No, basically, if that was one of the wand of power or something from the Deathly Hollows.
Roll me Arcana or History, your choice.
Bones has something.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
Bones.
And
I
Bones-
can't see her or Grizz.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that explains a lot.
Yeah.
Bones, we can
But,
hear
yeah,
you.
Bones, go ahead.
Are you
I'll
muted?
give you
I see mouth moving. I do not hear anything. Oh no.
one.
I'm not muted.
Aha! There you go.
Okay. I hit the unmute. I guess it took a second. I'm sorry. I just wanted to do a history check and think about, again, with the fact that I've been reading Leon's journal to see if he knows of any secret places where they would be in a sarcophagus or something where something might hide. Just basically kind of checking to see if there's anything clear to me that might be a place we could check as we're leaving or as we're looking.
You can roll me general history, but that's
Okay.
My history.
Because I
is
figured
30/20.
that would have been information that I would have gotten that would have been a little bit more detailed, but I don't know.
yeah.
I'm kinda
But based on how I'm understanding your what you want to do, it's like trying to discern where usually like, oh, if I was in a castle, where would this location be? Where would this place be? So it's a little odd of a question for my interpretation, unless I'm misunderstanding it.
And
No,
Leon,
no. Like where there would be something, since Leon was investigating all of these things, tombs and things like that, he would probably have a good idea of the rituals, the way that they did things in certain cultures, what
Okay.
would be normal.
So just
That's
a general
the
thing.
intention.
Okay. Yeah, roll me history.
30/20 on history as well for the one you told me
It
about the.
looks like a stick from your interpretation of this picture.
Okay.
You can decipher whatever you want from that.
but can I assemble a pocket skeleton though?
No, because these are not skeletons.
I can't like dismember it and.
Nope. Technically, they're not skeletons. Technically,
Dag.
they have been cursed into mummies.
Then after rooting through Mummy for a minute or two, I'm just gonna throw my hands up and be like, fine, I'll buy another. It's fine. Freaking fine.
What did you get, Bones?
I got a 25.
25 on history. Looking at these characters, these mummies, it looks like everything's been preserved correctly.
No, not the mummies. The thing that Cleopatra came out of, the sarcophagus or whatever we're calling it, the crypt or
Yes,
tomb.
yeah.
Okay.
Looks like everything is fine. From their how you would normally do something. It looks like maybe the curse stands from either the tomb itself or Cleo. That is kind of uncertain. Cleo herself looks incredibly well preserved. She has features that you can see, which is not stereotypical of the rituals for mummyhood. Whatever she has is a little bit either different, that it's not in his notes, you've never read, or more powerful. Her coffin, her sarcophagus, looks pretty mundane. The hidden location is kind of standard. If you're going to steal from them, they're going to make you work for it. The engravings on the floor are pretty standard in of itself. It's just the form that the story was written is not stereotypical of Egyptian culture.
Hey Jesus,
Okay.
I'm gonna send you a message.
Nothing notable though, right?
Because I don't
No,
want to
no,
say
no,
it out. I don't want to say it out loud, but I know that
Yeah, what's up?
Bones. I'm gonna send you a private message because
Yeah,
I don't want
what's
to
up?
say it out loud. Because Bones has been trying to read basically like Leon's notes, and I'm just kind of like, let me see if maybe Bones have found out about this certain note.
Oh, and if I can't get a pocket skeleton from the mummies and they're not important, then you can go ahead
But yeah,
and clear 'em
continue
now.
while I type.
So anything else anybody wants to do?
Did you say that there was like a cloth in the sarcophagus or around it?
It was in the box where the box that Sonya found. It
Right,
had
okay.
cloth inside of it.
Okay, so I technically have the cloth and the box now.
Yes.
I want to pick up the cloth and just hold it for a few minutes.
Okay. It's pretty weak. It feels like it could be easy to tear. It's this bright red cloth.
What is Neff gonna do with that? She's actually going to. How big is it?
It's about maybe, I'll say 12 inches or so. 12 by like 2 inches.
like a wand box.
She gonna be fat. She's gonna be bougie. She gonna tie it around her neck.
Okay. When you tie it, you feel that as soon as you turn, it rips. Like it's very old.
Okay, then she's gonna take it out or take it off and then.
Sorry.
Don't know. She's just gonna hold on to it, I guess.
Well, hold on to the box and the cloth. Noted.
Yeah, it's in my bag.
All right. Anything else? Anybody?
I'm just gonna look to the others and say, what, you think there's something hidden in the sarcophagus? I might have something for that.
Yeah, Jesus, I wanted to, I don't know if I had said, but the jar of sand that I collected, I want to put that in my holding.
Really good in there.
Put it. You put it in your bag of
What?
Okay. And then
do.
I just want to do general investigation. I know everybody else did, but just to see if there's anything else, and then I'd be done.
I have an idea, but it's really stupid. I get at least one. I get at least one per stream, and I've got one. But oh man, it's dumb. Oh, this is pinnacle dumb, peak dumb, if you will.
Sonya,
I got a 12,
way back
Jesus.
over here now.
You don't find anything additional that has not been said or uttered. You're just retracing people's steps at this point. I'm not finding anything new. Sorry.
I'm going to gently
Wait,
signal.
what's going on? Is it to me?
No, Griswold. What's up?
I'm
Oh,
going to gently
okay.
signal to everyone as Sonya steps back, I'm going to have the skeleton move back as well and say, Jericho, you might want to step back a little bit. This one's kind of a doozy.
Step
And,
exactly that far.
Assuming Jericho moves, let me check the exact dimensions of this particular spell. Because it's dumb. It's really, really dumb. Where are you? 3rd level. Still got 2 slots there. This is fine. I need to actually look up this spell.
What are you casting?
I am casting Erupting Earth targeting the sarcophagus.
Okay. At this point, just roll me the d12's worth of damage.
Well, the thing is, like, I'm basically trying to see if there's a hidden stairwell under the sarcophagus by
Sure.
basically erupting the earth under it.
As the sarcophagus caves in a bit, breaks and cracks in half. That's it.
There's nothing. It does. Okay. I'm
You
like,
can
well,
send all that to Lee if you want, Jeremiah.
Oh, then there's an additional
Yeah,
information.
you can
that
just send
I
it.
wrote.
Send that to Lee. Because I don't know what's in your book because I don't physically have it. So if Bones has Leon's book, you can send that to her.
Okay, I'm just double checking too as well
Yeah.
about
So Lee, you're looking and you're like, oh, there's pages. They're kind of apparently I overlooked them. You have these notes.
that. Here, I'll
That's
copy.
Jeremiah.
and
They're
I'll
stuck
send it
together.
to you.
Yeah,
Sweet.
gross.
See, I was hoping Leon would be talking to us even though he's not with us. That's always my hope.
But as you're getting
Here,
these
I'll
notes,
send it to you.
and you guys are have thoroughly inspected this room, explore
Sent it on Discord.
everything that you guys have within the dungeon.
Did we
We'll
get a
take
short
break,
rest?
And we'll see
Oh, okay.
what happens in a bit. Yeah, you guys
Okay.
can get a short rest. That's fine.
Okay, I'm just
if you
double
guys
checking.
want to stay there for an hour,
Oh.
that's what you want to do.
Like I don't know because I don't know how long that took, like all the investigations and stuff. Because
Not an
basically, okay,
Maybe 20 minutes.
okay.
So if you guys want to stay there for an hour, then yes, you get a short rest. But we'll discuss that on break because that's where we're going. All right, see you guys in a bit. Jesus, I'm breaking the fourth wall. I'm coming at you, just telling you there's some cool things that you can get, like this mask, for instance. You can also get something like this shirt right here with our logo on it. You can't have this one needs to be washed. There's also things that you can get with our logo on it as well, like a sticker. You can get a button if you want to. I don't know, I ain't your mama. You can get a cool book, look at this. That's Wes, when this got inside him. That's not provocative. Just letting you guys know that I'm breaking the fourth wall here. You can get stuff. You can go down below and you can like type and go to TeePublic and get some cool things. Like this shit right here. You can get anything you want except for the things that we don't have. You can't get those there. And just if you want to be a cool bro and you want to like, I don't know, subscribe or it's a couple bucks a month and it comes to us and it's really, really cool. Well, I'm done breaking the fourth wall. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna be a DM now. Beep.
That's why it's
All right, bye guys. We're just
Goodbye,
gonna
we're
leave.
done. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. No! Oh my god!
It's right there.
Just turn around. Just turn around. That's my wife. They pronounce her name in the appropriate lizard tongue is Dadi.
Daddy.
Alright. Oh no, squid! Oh no, gross! Jeremiah, no!
I just come up here.
Nothing wrong with that.
So I this.
And your face moves are the same as they've always were. I've been staring, I know. Big and beautiful.
Wow.
Oh my.
Because, you know, sometimes friendships require having to give people space, so you don't have to always constantly be breathing down their neck and, like, having to always be pestering and responding to every little thing. You know, it's almost as if you're individual people that have your own lives.
Stop projecting. It's yours time. I can build this. Hey, should I? Hey, I got 3 Molotovs. I'm ready for war.
Bro, who has time for math at a time like this?
Wes, I need you to stop counting, please.
I gotta go find a Sharpie.
Bye-bye.
This is gonna be like that time I passed out at the football party, except with smiles instead of dicks.
Oh my!
Oh my god, I'm dying.
Run!
Oh my god, yes! Fucking
Run!
do it!
I don't even know where to run.
Run upstairs! Upstairs? Where are we going?
Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
Is that the front door?
Yeah! Hit it!
Exit! Oh my god! Oh, yeah, tickle him there. That's where he. Oh, he likes it. Look, he's blushing. Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Stare into his eye, Jeremy. You gotta stare into his eyes. Your face. Run.
Move.
What the fuck was that?
Bro.
What the fuck was that?
Bro.
You done fucked up now, boys.
Jeremiah. It's Jeremiah. I pressed him.
Jeremiah.
It's Jeremiah.
Right now, you're gonna lose if you vote for me. I'm not lying to you, Nev. This is 100% me,
I have
Jeremiah, not Carabao.
I got something to say.
It's
I
Jeremiah.
I'm about to
It's
throw
Jeremiah.
someone out
It's
of a
Jeremiah.
airlock.
Neff, if you win,
Jesus
Jess, if
wins.
you win, I swear to God,
Jesus wins.
It's
Jesus
not
wins.
me!
it's Neff.
Jesus!
It's me.
She's evil.
God damn it! I thought it was you for real.
worst enemy.
I'm gonna fucking
God damn
walk to
it!
Houston, and I'm gonna throw Jesus into a fucking air duct.
It was Jesus' fault.
I was just.
How was it my fault?
Sorry!
Uh,
Sorry, I don't like
I don't-
my friends.
Demi Doodle time.
Wait,
And okay,
Action.
Jess, we have this issue where you actually fuck me over during the editing more than actually helping.
So sorry.
Chroma key the dragon.
see, look, I lift the tarp and there's a dragon underneath.
And the producers of this movie, who are incredibly talented in their own right, absolutely decided to just kind of go on their own little fantasy and totally take the imagination component of it that you would have playing the game and make it real.
When there's trouble, if you just come and make it possible.
We're so out of focus.
Yeah, that's fine. It's anarchy. We're not.
Anarchy.
We're not gonna.
Hey guys, welcome to Come Roll With Us. Come hang out with us. Welcome to our Magic Night stream, where we play Magic.
And probably don't put it on YouTube because we always end up saying stupid shit.
Oh, go away!
Joker, let
welcome back, yo. So,
Hey, howdy.
what do we do, guys?
I vote we get outside of the dungeon before short resting.
Okay, I was
That's
gonna
okay
ask
with
that. I was like,
Joseph.
wait, did we get our shortest? Like, that's fine.
Like, so if we can sprint our happy asses on out of here without jumping into any of the traps that would
As
be awesome.
you climb the stairs upward, go into the room with the chimney. You go, reversed it, go into the room with the spinning trap, go through the secret door to the other secret door, making your stairwell, avoiding set traps, going up and down into the main hallway. After revealing the next two secret doors and climbing up the stairs into a very warm, hot Egyptian day. And what stands out into the bricks and layout of the outside, as let me just move the map over here. Ooh, that's
Is
the opposite.
Grindelwald.
Yes, Grindelwald is sitting outside.
Please, God, no.
As you step out, and right here will be a large snow owl.
Oh. Wait, where is it again? Ping it again? Sorry, I didn't see
the
it.
closest pillar
Okay.
to us, just perched right there. Is it a giant owl, or is it just a regular, just rather large for
It
its
is
size?
just very
owl?
large for its size.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at it, baby. And then, is there anything on the owl, like a letter or something?
Yeah, Joseph, you recognize this owl.
Oh.
It belongs
Is it
to
the family owl?
Yes.
Oh,
Do I have
no.
to give it a name now?
Yes, you do.
100%.
Right now.
Yeah.
Couscous
So
too?
yes, it does have a letter.
Okay. Ah, it's Oliver. I'm gonna like right over there. Oliver, where have you been? I missed you.
I get on edge from hearing the word
kinda-
Oliver.
Yeah, sorry.
Moves
That was the
and
first one.
up and
That's
down,
the first one I saw.
bites at your finger, and flies off.
Ah, that was love nibbles.
Right when you have.
Yeah, you have a little
Then
letter.
I will look at the letter and.
It says in fine writing,
Mhm.
"Hope this reaches you. It's been a long time. Let us all catch up in the house in the woods. I'll send more owls. We'll keep in touch."
Okay, I think I know what it is. And then is there a signature at the bottom? Is it signed by someone?
No.
Okay. But I am gonna look at it. Do I recognize the writing? If maybe history
it's
trick
one
or
of
something?
your brothers.
Okay.
Because I've been looking for information on them, and I just know it's one of them.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna look at it and then I'm like, I think I know where this is.
I'm just gonna look around at the dunes surrounding this sunken necropolis
Yes,
and just
you
kind
are.
of think out loud, mask still on. So how the hell do we get back to England?
Oh, you don't like it here?
I'm just immediate
look-
glare, Sonya. No.
I'm gonna look at basically the whole order of the Broken Moth. I'm like, we're getting summons by the Phoenix Order, and I think I know where to go. I just looking around. I don't know how to go there.
So,
I'm gonna continue thinking out loud. I wonder if the chimney in the dungeon we just walked out of is connected to the flu network.
What chimney? Oh yeah, that big.
There was a
yeah,
chimney
never
room.
mind, Yeah.
Well, we did light it up and open the door. Is there anything else in the letter? I'm like looking back and forth.
no, nothing else.
Okay.
Anything specific that you guys want to do before we start the travel on back to England?
Oh gosh, I'm gonna look at them basically, and what time is it, or how
Late in the day.
long? How long do you think? Like, just an estimate on how long we trekked that dungeon? Like,
Couple hours.
just thinking.
First session we had 2 hours traversed, 8 hours
No.
sleep. That was 10 hours because I had 14 hours left on the skeleton. Another hour to technically to get to
12 hours.
Omnipatra. Yeah,
so a couple hours.
Hold on, let me. Nope, I don't have any kind of. I'm gonna be looking at. Oh, I'm gonna go over here again, and everybody converge. Make huddle up, and then I'm gonna take out a parchment and one of my notebook and write something, and just just like a simple notebook. Nothing arcane or anything, just normal ink and paper.
Yeah, no more
Yeah,
paper
I'm
Horcruxes.
Neff is like,
I don't.
just be careful.
I don't want to say it because I didn't want to say it out loud in case there was ears. I don't know if there's ears that's trying to listen in, basically. So what Joseph is trying to say is he's being cautious too, looking around, trying to see if there's people watching as well. I'm gonna like huddle up closer so that this is getting blocked. But he's writing down basically the order of their summons of the Order of the Phoenix to the house, to the old house of the unicorns. That's all he's gonna write.
Huh.
And then at the bottom, I think that house. That's all. I don't understand code of my brother sometimes. It's just gonna keep continuing that writing, and then that's it. And then once people are finished reading it, he's gonna crumple it.
I'm just gonna crack off
Put it in his pocket.
immediately. Oh, so it's just right down the street, eh? Just round the bend. Just a little bit. You know, house in the
gonna-
forest. I'm just gonna
Neff,
gesture.
Neff is going to like
Whole lot of forest.
kind of bump Griswold with her elbow and be like, "What are you doing?"
We're in the middle of the desert.
You don't know what if there's somebody watching us.
In
And then I'm
the
gonna
middle
look at.
of
Yes.
the desert.
Yes. You never know. You never know. Someone is crying at us. I'm gonna look at Bones. Cast it on fire. Basically the fire, the crumpled paper. But go poof.
All right. Turn this fire and ash. Yep.
Heck yeah, fireball.
Fireball, not fireball.
Bolt, cantrip, fireball, everything's dead.
Fireball the paper.
Neff would be very upset if you cast fireball.
Bones pulls a full Ferris 2 electric boogaloo and fireballs
No.
the entire party.
Don't do that. No.
Okay,
What
with that, I
do
guess let's
you
just
want
try to
to
track.
Okay.
I-
If you guys are
Neff-
going, anything specific before you
Yes.
leave, yes, Neff.
Neff is going to say, we could try to make this a little faster, and she pulls out her broom. I know you don't like it, Grizz, but
I'm
come on.
gonna look at it. Oh, fancy. You have a broom.
Oh, you don't?
I'm just gonna look to Joseph and be like, "Didn't you teleport out of nowhere in front of
My-
us?"
Yeah,
What?
that was Dumbledore's thing.
That was pretty
Did
fancy.
that to me.
I want to pull out my broom too.
And then I'm gonna be like, my family's rich. Does it mean Joseph is?
I'm just gonna gesture half-heartedly to the amulet that's hanging from his neck and be like, "Oh, rich, eh?" Because I can't say it as a.
Oh, go like that. Hide it.
All right, fine.
Okay. As you
I'm
guys get
not
on broom,
quite ahead.
I would like.
How many brooms is there?
I don't think enough for everybody. 5?
Oh,
Because
Neff,
it's Nev's
Bones,
broom,
and Jericho?
Bones, Jericho, and I think
so
you took
if
Leon's
we all
broom too.
if we all pile up,
I think somebody
two to a
you said-
broom.
I think somebody took Leon's broom as well.
Didn't Sonya take
so
it?
did
Oh
I don't,
yeah.
I don't remember who took it though.
Uh,
I think it was Jericho or Sonya
I
because
think
they are the
think
ones who doesn't have
Jericho took
brooms.
it.
Oh, because
So,
I know
yes.
it wouldn't be Grizz. Grizz doesn't want a broom.
yeah.
So this would be
So-
the broom's peoples, and these would be the people on top of the broom.
Okay.
So it works. I would like for two people who want to do this, either you give somebody advantage, or two of you roll, and I need you guys to roll me survival. This will dictate how
I will
long
give
this will take.
advantage to whoever.
Do you have
You
survival
said two
trained?
people, right?
Yeah. Bones, you have
Or-
survival trained?
I don't have survival trained, but I have a +4.
No, I think
Okay.
she was saying she would give advantage because
Yes.
I would like to give advantage. I have no survival. I don't want to
I-
roll.
Then
I
you
wanna
can't
roll.
give advantage on this specific one.
I
But you
have-
can
I
roll if
have
you would
sur-
like.
I have survival
Okay.
trained.
I have
Okay.
survival trained too.
Okay, so you
You-
guys can either both roll, or one of you can give the other advantage.
Neff, you got a +8 on it? I
Yep.
assume? Okay. If we've got the same roll, I'll give you advantage on it. You're better than.
Yes.
This-
Anybody
this
can
second-
roll, but to give the
I
advantage.
thought you were
on...
saying broom people. I'm sorry.
Oh no, yeah.
No, you have wisdom.
You're
you go.
you're
You
making
go
the transportation go by days
He
faster
has-
for sure.
better survival.
No,
so
mine's
you go.
also an 8.
No, I don't have an 8. I have a 6.
Yeah. Okay. Then if you're giving me advantage,
Yeah.
I'll take it. Although I will note, I am absolutely riding bitch on this broom. I
Fine.
am not the one steering this
You
thing.
can point me where to go. There we go.
He's right behind you.
Are you like hugging harder than usual because you're in the air
Yeah,
now?
and I'm
Like,
also worried about
oh.
my cactus that's hopefully riding on a broom. Another one of you.
Yes, of course.
Okay. So that is a 19 survival with advantage.
19. Okay. Roll me then 3d6.
Oh no.
Oh, is this how many days we're gonna fly? Or
Oh
how
god, I
many
almost
days it's gonna take?
maxed. That is 15.
Damn. 15 months?
Another year gone.
Or 15 weeks?
15 years.
15 weeks or 15 days?
15 weeks later.
Oh!
Gosh,
I will note I
time.
am juggling good berries, so
With
half
juggling
rations.
good berries, taking
Yeah.
longer than you'd wish to get out of the desert.
I do have-
Following camels and tradesmen
God.
to locations where you can barely get water for those days that you need to.
No, I have create water.
Creating water helps a lot. As you guys move from town to town, exploring what you guys need to.
So I want to assume we had long rest, right?
You've had a long
Because-
rest for sure.
Yeah, I would hope so. After 15
Sending
weeks.
and waiting days sometimes to receive an owl to learn where to go, who is going to meet you guys there. Yes, Joseph.
Oh, just a little quick note, because I know I gave Jericho and Neff aid, so that aid is gonna be gone. So you're back to
Yeah.
your regular max HP.
And with proper communication, reaching ferry over, waiting for the right amount of time, maybe a week or two of people just getting odd jobs to collect muggle money to be able to do this. The land and everything has shifted, and there's still tension here and there between the muggles. But as you guys travel and travel and travel, you find a waning moon day to meet at said household. As far as you know, you're meeting the Clemente family, and I will
In the Order of the Phoenix.
place you.
But we call it the Phoenix Order right now
As,
on this
you-
timeline.
Shoot. Well, another freaking. Oh, I hate the stupid glitch. Just a name just kind of pops up there. As you guys grab the correct information and head over to the house. Many months.
15 weeks.
3.5-ish months. I
Yeah.
will place you guys.
3 3/4. Yeah.
Where are you? You're not there. You're kind of outside.
Oh, it is. Oh, it is there. Oh,
Yes, as the front door still lays open. You look at the unicorns guiding you along the way. The house
Oh, yeah,
still looks demolished. Broken windows on the inside, broken furniture on the inside, the wood barely holding, the stone barely holding. You guys see the preserved life and beautiful flowers that are growing around your friend's tomb. I need you all to roll me a perception before anything happens. Yes.
also, just a little note. In one of the weeks that we traveled, I would have summoned Siegfried just to catch up,
Okay. Of course.
basically, just to talk to him, and then, after 7 days, it replenishes. But perception, right?
Oh wow.
Please.
Jesus, also in the travel weeks, I wanted to let Neff and Sonya, I guess, since they had the information about the sarcophagus and the box and everything, know the information that Leon had in his journal. So let them read it. So I guess we can send it to them or whatever. I would have told the whole party, but
Well, that's very important. I don't think that's a copy and paste of them.
Yeah, we should.
right. No, but I had intended to, and then we just kind of hopped away. So I figured I'd just do it while
Okay.
we're in travel.
Yes. So let's just say at a random night that you still have one more day left to get to that location. You're at a campfire in the Forbidden Forest, just resting because your legs are tired and exhausted. Tomorrow is the night that you will approach the household.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you do, Bones?
I would like to talk about some information,
Please
and
do.
I got an 18
18 for what?
perception.
Okay,
Oh,
hold
that was-
on for
yeah,
a bit. For that.
Yeah, that's gonna be for later.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
not for
rewinded just
now.
a little bit to translate the information.
Okay, so I want to let everyone know that when I was going through Leon's journal, I found specific passages that describe the ritual so no undead can rise in a particular spot. A little Egyptian girl, she is the key. I guess this is a passage that I'm reading, as I understand it, because it says, I, the Dark Lord, don't even want this power. Raising the dead, even properly, is not a power that I want to possess. And then it also says, he also saw a box where a wand can fit in and thinks it's the box for the wand of power. And he drew the box in the journal, so I did see this journal, and I can show you guys of what it looks like and what it looks like on the inside and how he believes the wand would be shaped, which is eerily similar, I believe, to what we saw in Cleopatra's hand.
Like it's going like this, zoop, and then oop. You basically it's the shape of the water power because that's what I think it was.
And Leon is really good at documenting this stuff, so I feel like we just had an experience with that yet again. Maybe explain some of our previous experiences.
So you guys have that information.
Since we're also sharing information, I meant to say something about this stuff earlier, but I did not. I forgot. When Joseph joined our party, he said that Dumbledore was looking at specific things in foreign affairs at the ministry. Newt was looking at things related to magizoology.
Of course.
And Joseph was looking at werewolf encounters, knowing knowing about our involvement because Dumbledore told him, and he saw the contract with the ministry signed by the minister, but it looked like Oliver's handwriting. He also saw that they were investigating Leon Jones, and that the red caps were missing, signed by Oliver / the minister's handwriting. Yeah.
Why don't you just picture Griswold sitting to the side, fist shaking in the air, going Oliver.
Like, yes, you. Why are you so angry about my owl? the family owl. I know he nibbles a little bit, but wait, are we talking about the same Oliver?
No, we're talking about clone Oliver.
Oh, that Oliver in the ministry. Yes, he's a bitch. Sorry, my language.
Understatement of the century.
So
This drawing is so awesome. I'm just sorry.
why were they investigating Leon?
I think they're just trying to pin it
On
to
somebody?
Leon.
He certainly knew some things because look at
He-
this stuff he's got in his journal.
I think he's just closing in into this undead business that they want to kill him or something. I don't know, or pin the crimes that's Grindelwald's been doing on him. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. I don't really know this Leon person. He seems like a good guy, but maybe that's what the ministry is trying to do.
That would make sense. The ministry is corrupt. And if Oliver, who we don't know who Oliver is, but I would suspect it's Grindelwald in disguise.
That's a good point.
That's my idea. That's my thought on the matter. And he's able, because he was at the ministry. Why was he at the ministry? How could he been there unless he was in the form of somebody else?
He was in the ministry and he just walked right straight into that office. That office that we were looking at previously with Grindelwald and Youth. Whose office that was? Was that Oliver's office?
No, that was the public records.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Just grumbling under my breath. Twats, the lot of them.
Though he does know to walk in there, kind of like he knows that we're in there. Dumbledore, you acting sus.
Dumbledore's not there.
I really hope that's not the case. I want to trust him. I know Sonya. I look over at Sonya and I just like, I know.
But he is a good man. The family has been. We've known the Dumbledore family for generations now, and Albus seems like a good man.
I'm worried about.
A bit
Was it
cryptic, but
was
he's
it
a good
Newt
lad.
that we couldn't get a hold of?
No, it was Alpha.
It was Alpha.
Alpha.
Shit, I'm worried about Alpha.
Yeah, about that. What
Girl.
I don't want to worry him, but last few weeks I've been trying to shoot messages at him, and I still haven't gotten anything back.
Is the spell bouncing?
I want you to note that the image that that Joseph has sent is in there. It's not the drawing of.
Yeah, okay.
It's a drawing
I
of
don't
a
know.
wand box. The first one that you guys found has Hydras and Medusa drawings on them. The second one was Egyptian themed.
No, this was the first one that
In
he found on the tomb, the cave after the fight with the griffin.
Yes.
I think
that was.
this is just me assuming that that's what it looked like because you just said that Leon's one doesn't fit in it, but it seems like something else can fit in it.
Yes.
So that's what that's just me assuming that that's what it looked like.
That is what Jeremiah thinks it looks like. It had Greek drawings on it.
Okay.
Because I don't want it to get confusing. So, yeah. What's up, Sonya?
Yeah, every night in the middle of the morning, in the afternoon, like he doesn't sleep that much. But like I haven't been getting anything back at all.
You think he's dead? I'm
Neff
I'm
is gonna.
I'm gonna like I'm sorry to be blunt about it, but
Neff is gonna.
usually sending that spell, if you keep sending it, I think a person will start getting annoyed and reply back. But if it's
He's the
not
type who
replied,
gets annoyed very easily and would tell me to stop.
but they didn't tell you to stop this time. Nev?
Neff is going to kind of like go over and put her hand on Jericho's shoulder and be like, "I'm really sorry, man, but you know that they were after him. They hired us and a hit squad, basically. Wait, no, what? That's not 1940s language. They hired the squad of goons.
The mafia.
Yeah, to kill him, to bring the head back,
And we've been gone so long too.
I'm sorry. I wish we were here to stop that. And she's just gonna be like, I'm really sorry, man.
I wanna ask.
Do you have any words, Jericho?
No.
I wanna ask Dumbledore if he knows anything about this alpha person, but I'm scared that somebody is crying on us.
I have an idea of one person we can try to see if he knows anything about Charles. I haven't tried him yet.
Oh,
But
our
I don't
friend?
have a big head.
Our friend?
Yeah.
I forgot what his name was. But
Ron.
Ron, that's right.
Oh, Ron! Oh my God, I forgot about him.
Ron.
Jericho's one pack.
At the mention of Ron, Grizz is just gonna look up and be like, "All right, nobody call Jericho Alpha." Nobody.
Neff is like kind of glaring at him for even saying that at Griswold, and she's like, "Nobody will."
Are you casting sending?
Yeah, I'll do a sending to Ron.
What's your message?
Like to Ron, like, oh, you're Squire.
Haven't been able to contact Alpha.
Hey Ron, is this Alpha's voicemail? Like, what's up?
It's Sonya from way back. I'm with Jericho.
Lord Jericho.
What has been happening lately? You okay?
Alright, with the message
Right. It's sent?
Sent. Message sends into the air.
Is it left in red?
Oh no.
And you're
Oh.
waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting.
No.
You don't feel it ever reaches destination.
Oh God, the whole oh
Your pack
God.
of one is gone. Ron. Probably.
How deep into the forest are we right now?
You're thick within the 6 miles of the Forbidden Forest.
Within the yeah, okay.
You're in the thick. You're about a day away from reaching the unicorn house.
Oh no, I can gap close pretty well, but what I'm trying to do. No, that's not really a scouting tool. It's more a combat-oriented spell. Never mind.
If only I had a crystal ball.
Well, anything else that you guys want to do on this night?
I'm just gonna remind Spineral, I swear, if you talk in front of Muggles one more time and we have to bolt out of that stupid village again, I'm gonna put you in a potter. You frickin' cactus.
They look at you, but I'm a smooth operator.
It's smooth operators don't talk in front of things that can't comprehend plants speaking.
As it turns around, well, they're not smooth operators, are they? It just
Oh no!
turns into false appearance.
Yes!
Teenage rebellion phase! No! You've been reading the RP chat in the Hollister server!
Oh no.
Neff is
Terrible-
Neff
the
is
terrible
laughing. She's
twos.
utterly laughing.
First of all, I did not know that was a thing in the Alistair Discord.
No, I've been in that for like a week now. Like,
Oh no.
but yeah, I got nothing else. I don't wanna burn Tree Stride and be like miles away from y'all trying to find the werewolf camp.
Okay. Anything else? Yes.
Oh, Bones.
Oh, Grizz. Oh, Bones.
Bones, did you have your hand up, or were you just?
Oh, I thought you were waving like, "Hey, me, what's up, Sonya? What's going?"
I'm frustrated.
Grizz,
Sorry.
What was
Oh.
that? I'm gonna try one more time. What was that guy's name you got along with that killed something and then you were friends with him? I met him at Frost.
Oh.
He was like Irish or Gaelic.
Thrall?
Oh,
Thrall.
Thrall. Yeah. Guy that I totally broed down with. Yeah.
Thrall's about to get a message too.
We're just firing pop shots at everybody that used to be in that werewolf encampment. Okay. Yeah.
Everyone we
Yeah.
saw.
Fire one off on Thrall.
Okay, familiar. All right, so it's familiar. All right.
I met him and face to face. I talked to him. We cool.
As you say your words and send off the message. I'm sorry, the dice have decided.
The whole camp's gone.
Who else do we know?
I'm just
Oh,
gonna look at Sonya and be like, Sonya, all the messages, all the sendings have bounced.
Nude. What about nude?
I'm gonna like not right now.
Yeah.
We're out in the open.
Middle of the night.
I don't want to send anything to Newt or Dumbledore. They might be getting scried on by Grindelwald.
I mean, I could.
She has
Yes.
anti-scrying.
I guess I could.
For her.
I'm gonna look at Sonya and touch her on the shoulder. You've done enough for today.
I'm not gonna fight you. If you don't want me to do it, I won't do it. You tried. It's okay.
Like, I'm just.
You don't want me to do
If,
it. It's
if
fine.
every sending's bounced, there's only one logical conclusion, and as I'm gonna stumble for a second, like kind of looking to Jericho a little nervously as I say this, I'll be like, "Pack's gone, dude. Like, they're either dead or not on this plane of existence."
Mhm.
Because we know there's another plane now. That's the only reason I can say that and get away with it. Midian exists. I've been there.
Yeah, so have I, and it's fucking terrifying.
Correct. But still. Like...
Well, like here's the thing too. Joseph doesn't really know about your tattoo, so.
Oh, that's right.
Wait,
That's why he just said like you've done enough for today.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my Vine one on my left.
Oh, no,
hand.
no, no.
yeah.
Like, oh, this
Take it off
Sonya's-
on, but you
Sonya's
never
pride
asked.
tattoo. Yeah.
You think it's just a regular ink for a
All right.
teenager?
Do we want to?
Yeah, it's just Joseph respects boundaries.
Is this another swimming pool joke? Okay, that was one time. That was one time.
One time
Hey.
too many.
Bizarre. Okay.
That
One
was
time
Leon,
too many.
not Joseph. That was Leon, not Joseph. So.
So,
But,
anything else for tonight?
I think we're good.
Okay. You guys get a long rest. Replenish your spells, hit die, etc. So you guys
All
make your way
descending.
in the middle of the day. As the hues of greens and slight purples here from the Forbidden Forest shine upon, you breach the broken home, the burial grounds where Leon is. What is your perception roll?
Oh.
I believe
Joseph was
Bones
18.
said 18? Okay, well, then maybe it was Joseph. All right.
No, it was Bones too.
Oh, okay,
Uh,
but both of you pass. Gris?
16.
16. Yep, that's a good one. Neff?
That's so cool.
I'm gonna roll for spine roll because I don't do that often enough for perception.
Ooh,
Wait,
actually, that was a good
with
one.
advantage, Griswold?
No, because spine roll doesn't have the
What'd you
shield.
get on... No.
I got a 21.
That's really good. Okay, Sonya and Jericho.
This might be the first time Neff sees something.
27 Sonya, 12 Jericho.
Jericho's the only one who doesn't, as he's...
Spine roll also does not see it.
Okay. Do you think that Jericho's kind of maybe lost in his head with the news of at least 3 members within the pack that have not answered the scry? You guys hear mumbling and a lot of commotion inside, yet you can't see anything because of the charms and incantations within the within the house itself.
Oh.
But Neff, Sonya, you guys can count at least 4 people inside talking. Maybe 5.
Neff would like whisper to everybody. She'd be like, I think there's 4 or 5 people inside.
Yeah. That's the Order of the Phoenix.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Okay, just making sure.
And then I'm gonna be like, I'm still gonna do it as a whisper as well. We're like, nobody really knows this location other than the unicorns.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna pull away.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look to Joseph, mask still on, kind of boop his shoulder with the nose of it, and be like, "Just how big is your order there, lad?"
To tell you the truth, I don't know yet, and that's coming from the head of the Phoenix.
Oh Lord.
I was newly appointed by my father, but you know.
Oh. Oh.
I'm gonna.
That's kind of how that works, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go inside, and they were like, Joseph has entered.
As soon as you open the door, Joseph, I need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, somebody's gonna attack me. That is Ooh, I forgot about this. Okay. What was that again? Let me double check something because
I'm waiting for him to be like, "Oh wait, hellish rebuke."
Wait, where is this? Where's my item? Where's my item?
I don't know what's
My
your
weapon.
item.
Oh,
Range
it is.
division?
It is a +1. Okay, so blah blah blah. That this +2 and +3. So that is an 18 total.
18. Your choice. Do you want to drop it or hold it?
I will hold it.
Oh,
Okay.
I know what this is.
I don't know what's going on.
It? What is it?
You're getting Expelliarmus, bud. Immediately.
As the door opens and you definitely feel something as you're not sure to hold on to your cane or not, as you kind of still hold on to it and get embraced by the waggliest, cuddliest 3-legged dog, as a corgi just jumps on your shoulder.
Fucking biscuit.
As you see several people
Okay.
within the house. As you see a Thomas just looking at you guys. Hey. You see a woman who finally dressed in the highest fashion a wizard could own at the time. Just shakes her head. You see a Vila kind of look at you and waves, ignoring everybody except for Bones. You see your father as he kind of stands up from the chair that he's in, and he excuses himself and is about to walk towards the door. As you see your dad, Nev, and Sonya, you see the Madame acknowledge his excuse and kind of like just continues to drink her tea. As
Neff
you...
is running towards her dad.
Okay. Yeah, please move your characters.
Yeah, she would immediately grab onto him and hug him so
As
hard.
You see in
Oh
the
no,
middle
I'm gonna
of
stay there.
the-
We're like, what's it?
and you hear a shh, shh. I really don't know how to do the whistle thing. Come here,
Just
biscuit.
whistle.
as Thomas is doing his best, and it cannot do. As he's still trying, even though Biscuit's right next to him, this three-legged corgi, as the wizard kind of just grabs him, like, oh, come on. And like a biscuit falls out of his pocket. Oh, here you go. And he eats it. As Edward hugs you, it's been so long.
Oh, Dad. Neff is kind of crying. She's just like, I miss you so much,
he is
Dad.
too. You see Borlon kind of excuse himself, wrong layer. Walks all the way around, and it just opens his arms for you, Bones. As he hugs you, you feel the coldness around you.
Yay, my favorite.
Familiar hug.
I'm like, oh, it's not the phoenix. What's going on here?
As you see a woman kind of say, I believe you're representing the phoenix. Clemente?
Clemente.
Clemente, my apologies.
Joseph, at your service. And he's going to take a bow.
Mrs. Jones, at your service.
Neff, from her hug with her dad not letting go of him, she goes, as in, our friend Leon?
Precisely.
Oh!
We've been all asked here to gather on Dumbledore's accord, even a friend who apparently might not show up. And you see a red envelope in the middle with a red seal. A black envelope with a red seal in the middle of the table with T's all around. Yes, Griswold.
As Grizz enters, I'm like kind of trying to hold Spinal behind me and kind of failing, and I'm gonna say, "Oi, no punching, okay? Friends, no punching." And he's just gonna run past, go straight to the middle, and say, turn back to me. These are all smooth operators, right? Yeah, yeah. You're good.
Smooth
but
operator.
no punching.
No punching. Smooth operator.
And just kind of nod and put the shield on my back and move to take a seat.
Anything anybody else wants to do?
There's something Neff wants to do. Not breaking her hug from her dad. She's gonna be like, Dad, come with me. Come with me. And she'd walk around with him.
As he is following you. Even if you really wanted to, he cannot escape your grasp.
Yeah. No. She'd walk around with him and say, go up to Thomas and be like, Thomas, you're okay. I'm so glad.
As he looks at, was I not supposed to be?
No, you're supposed to be. You're very supposed to be. I'm so
just
glad
gonna
you're here.
Hype up. I assume you made it to the farm all right, and then look to Edward and say, centipedes weren't any more trouble, were they?
As he's like, brother, I have some stories for you.
Oh, goodness gracious, not again.
As Borlong is like, everybody's kind of talking all over each other except for the madame. She's just drinking her tea, acknowledges Sonya, like makes a chair for her, pours her tea, doesn't say anything. So I'll have you guys hold the fingers and we'll do all the interactions because almost everybody's talking at the exact same time.
Yeah.
So yeah, again, table around. You'll see Mrs. Jones started to prepare tea for everybody. There's a red envelope in the middle. We'll go with who had their finger up first. Neff. We'll go with Neff. Yeah.
Okay, so as soon as she's like, "Oh, Thomas, I'm so glad you're going," okay, she's immediately gonna go look at Borlung, who's I'm assuming hugging Bones.
Yes, he's still hugging Bones.
Okay, and I'm gonna be like, "Borlung, you're okay too. I'm so happy.
Yes,
I have flamingo.
Okay.
I have flamingo wings."
Damn it!
Oh no!
He looks very concerned. And looks towards you, Bones. Does she eat the flamingo?
I'm gonna say, no, I caught it. Middle of a jungle. Shouldn't have been there. I did not want to give her the wings. I will put that on record right now.
Why does she need wings?
She's very insistent. She
Why?
thinks it's gonna impress you.
Then he kind of looks towards you, Neff. Do you grow the wings?
No, I have them in my back.
Oh.
Oh God.
How have they not decayed yet?
I don't know. It's just very special bag. I don't know.
I'm gonna lay my hands across the I'm gonna lay my staff across my legs, hold my hands up in jazz hand style, and just go magic.
As the Vila looks at you, right. Neff, anything else that you wanted to do?
That's it.
Who's next?
I guess let's just go to the line. Like, since you started with Neff, go up.
Sure, yeah, alright, Sonya.
I don't know.
Jericho, what do you guys want to do?
Whenever she got to the madame, she would like sat down when she did it and be like, got up real quick and give her like a really quick hug, and then sat back down. She's like, "It's been too long."
It has, my dear. It's been quite a long time. And she kind of looks towards Jericho. Sorry about your boyfriend's father?
Daddy? Yeah.
Oh God!
Daddy, yes. The ministry has not been kind to his kind.
Oh, here's the confirmation.
Then I take it that my assumptions are right about them.
As she closes her eyes and you feel like a pressure in your head, like an uneasy, like, she's doing it again. Yes. He was the first to go.
Oh, rip.
Are there any other species that they have treated the same?
No, they're focusing on the ones that can do something. And this Charles had it in his head that he could defeat Grindelwald. But in a duel in the forest, he fell.
Your daddy's gone.
Then so did 70% of their tribe.
Jesus.
The ones that survive are in Azkaban, or they're being put in a not so dangerous location. The children and the elderly. They're being registered, if my ears are tuned to what they've been doing.
How long ago did this happen? We've been gone a long time.
A couple of months ago, say 4 or 5. The forest has been quite a battleground, but it has a way of not showing. It has a way of hiding.
Have any of the other Bella refugees, are they still okay?
We've been fine. I think once Grindelwald knew that we were not a threat, and we would stay within our homes and continue our lives, as he puts it, if we don't stand up against him, we have theoretically joined him. So, I am standing up now. Well, at least whatever Dumbledore is trying to put together.
What are we, some kind of suicide squad? No, sorry, that was a terrible, terrible joke.
Oh my god.
What is he putting together? I'm afraid to ask, but what is he putting together?
I don't know. We were just told to meet with the Order of the Phoenixes. Or unicorns. It got confusing to me when I was explained, so I just showed up.
Mm.
How are your studies?
Oh, being in limbo, medium for a while, just kind of halt your studies.
Can I interject here?
Sure.
I'm gonna interject and say, oh yeah, she torched the library in Alexandria.
Yeah, that's why I never let you read books.
Yeah, she asked the Sphinx of potentially infinite knowledge the one question it didn't know the answer to.
But I assumed it was smarter than me, and it wasn't.
No, it was. It's just...
You're worthy
I
of
have
your
rules.
title, Devourer of Knowledge. You're worthy of it.
I have a nickname now.
I know the next one you'll have to. Okay.
Oh shoot! It's Mama. I know everything.
Kind of.
Next battle royale, Madame shows up.
You fucking little kids.
Sonya is the madame in the next battle.
Probably.
Yep.
So, any other questions or things that you wanted to do with the Madame Sonya?
I think I'm good for now.
Okay. Anything Jericho wants to do?
No.
Okay.
Be
In
edgy.
the corner.
Just sitting in the corner.
He's in the corner of the tavern brooding.
Okay. With that, we'll go to Bones.
Awesome. Okay. Of course, I want to hug Borlong. I want to go around and hug everybody because
Everybody.
I'm not even asking if they want me to. I'm just hugging everybody.
Okay. Still like, hug her. Okay, I get it.
And then I want to, before I talk to Borlong, because I need to talk to him, but before I talk to him, I want to give Miss Jones, Mom Jones, Leon's journal, which I've read a lot and pretty much committed to memory, I think. So I want to be like, I want to give you this. It's a beautiful, wonderful thing, and I feel like you should have it
I saw
from your son.
your friends did to my son outside. I think that this is the correct move. We can get some justice for both the men that I love.
I'm so sorry. He was such a wonderful man.
Don't be sorry. Use that to do something about this.
Yes, absolutely, we will. Okay. I want to also hug Thomas and be like, do you have the skull? I know we tried to give it back to you. I'm so sorry. It was such an adventure so long ago.
No,
Are you okay?
This is the second time that I've been asked that, and I really am worried that I should not be okay.
You know, we don't always understand people's different levels of okay, and your okay has always been perfect to us. So if you're good, we're good.
I am good, and I am okay. I am not okay.
Awesome.
I am also worried.
I'm sorry if we're worrying you. That's not what we're
It's
trying
okay.
to do.
He looks at you. Are you okay?
I feel like I missed too much time. But other than that, yes, I'm physically okay.
I do that like it's a day, and then the next day happens, and then it's the next day,
Next
and then
year?
the next year, and then it's the next day after that, and then yesterday was there, but now it's a day. Do you know?
Oh, God.
Like, do you understand?
I feel like I'm starting to. There's so much I want to learn from you still. We have to talk sometime. I still have some mushrooms.
Neff does too, and actually I forgot about that. I was like,
We should hang out sometime. Maybe make some tea.
We should make some tea.
Okay. And of course I want to check in with Papa Neff? That's not right.
Edward. Edward.
Papa Neff.
Like Papa Smurf. Edward, yes, and make
Papa
sure
Neff.
and tell him that Neff was brave and protected us so much, and we tried to support her as best we could, and we're so glad that everybody's together. We appreciate all he did while we were gone.
I will add on to that at the end of it, if that's okay.
No, damn it, Griswold, no!
And not a hair on her head was harmed.
As soon as Griswold
Permanently.
start talking, she's gonna be like, and then she's gonna hear what he says, and she's gonna be like, yeah.
hugs you tight.
Right where her soul should be. No,
Oh shit!
I didn't say that. I did not say that out loud.
Don't worry, Griswold. I got you. I got you, lady.
I do want to ask Borlung how he is, how he's been, how the baby dragon was, but I'm sure there's lots of things we could talk about later.
Well, barely badly educated. Seems that the father does nothing other than just sleep. And
Awesome.
I have several injuries that have healed, but
Oh God.
I believe Mr. Scamander is looking after them, and they're not part of my charge anymore.
Oh, have you had more adventures? I'd love to hear about them if you
I
have
went
time.
fishing.
Oh. Do you have a new hoard? Do you have a new place where you're keeping things?
No.
Have you found new
whale
spots?
was quite big. It was quite a challenge.
Oh goodness!
Oh my God, you fished for wow!
Yeah.
Dude, we have to go fly sometime
Yes.
when we're free.
Yes. And then I can show you the extra things that are in the hoard.
Oh yes, yes. And I have a broom now, so I should not constantly be a burden.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. I can make us invisible.
That's even better.
I can jump doors. You're gonna love this stuff.
Excellent. He doesn't know how to take it, but he's excited that you're excited.
And then I had some crimson jewels that we had collected from a while ago. I want to give him one or two and be like, look what I found.
Bites a little bit off of it. You guys hear the stone breaking against Isabella's teeth. Oh,
Visible cringe
Yeah.
from Griswold.
Puts it in a hands it back to you, and if you give it to him, he'll put it in a bag.
Okay. And then I just want to hug him and say, you know, honestly, to see you again, everything we've gone through is worth it.
I agree.
Okay.
I think we're going to kill a wizard.
Woo!
I'm here to help. With that,
Man, does he deserve it.
anything else, Bones? Griswold.
So, on seeing that he's in good company, and that Spineroll is sufficiently distracted, punching his shield that's on his back, Griswold's going to take the mask off and put it on the seat next to him.
Mm-hmm.
Stow the staff, and then so if memory serves me, point to Borlung, not aggressively, just kind of like for his own mental sake. Dragon, Thomas, Bug Staff, Miss Jones, Unknown. You're interesting, Madame, Mirror Lady, and then to Edward, and of course Edward, the groundskeeper of McLeod Estate and watcher over of the Omegas. And then just think out loud. If Dumbledore brought us all here, is this not just a raiding party? Just in general.
As everyone's looking at you, but nobody answers. As, again, it seems like nobody knows why they were summoned.
And then Spineroll and Grizz will walk over to Edward and be like, so, how are the Omegas? Please tell me they're all still in good health.
Every single one of the children is quite fine, although the farm has been targeted a bunch from the ministry. I will let you know that.
Oh my goodness.
But I kept getting word of it from the children, which startled me because there was nothing wrong with the grounds.
So, you're telling me the kids were warning you that the ministry was...
Yes.
Have they been going to town lately? They have an odd knack for setting up these, like, communications networks.
No, so I thought it was going to be that. And so one night, one of the kids just told me to stay up with him. And there seems to be, from the big tree that you are at, there seems to be a woman that walks the grounds and protects the farm.
Well...
She's quite lovely.
Yeah, that's Mom for you. I didn't that shouldn't be that's... Like, I'm beyond words there. Like...
I don't know.
And then I'm gonna look at
Griswold,
Edward.
look. Magic.
I'm just gonna look back to Sonya and say, ghosts. Like, Mom's been dead for a while.
I don't know.
If she's protecting the grounds, more power to her. Somebody give her the damn shotgun, she'll make quick work of things, but...
I thought about it, to be honest.
Does she talk? Are the kids scared of her?
No, they think it's comforting, and since she doesn't go into the house, we don't go into her world. We just let her garden.
Good on her. Good. I had no idea that I don't know if that was me or not, but hell. Okay. Oh, okay. Sure.
Neff, I got you a second.
Neff, go ahead. I'm dumbstruck.
Neff would be like, so how are the kids getting a notification, basically, that the ministry's targeting them? Or the farm?
Because auras came to the farm.
Oh. Great.
Mama McLeod made quick work of them.
That's exactly what I was told.
Okay.
And then I saw it, and I was like, well, that happened.
Okay. I
They
see.
stopped. And it's been months. It's been quiet.
Wow.
Peaceful.
Well,
okay.
If this whatever Dumbledore has accrued here doesn't put an end to the ministry targeting the home of me birth, I can put up some stone walls to help deal with that. Might fortify it a bit.
Sure. I'm down. We've been doing some good trade with the Muggles and the local wizarding community in town, and chemicals are pretty fun to make and sell well.
Yep. Yeah. So I would assume. By the way, the entire time I'm having this, punching my leg, just looking up, trying to follow it, not really following it. Boops Edward once or twice. But
okay. Joseph, is there anything you wanted to do?
Just basically, I just wanted to basically introduce myself to everybody.
Please.
Hello. I'm gonna start with this. So, like, hello, Joseph Clemente.
Bolo, nice to meet you.
Phoenix Order.
Yes.
Head of the Phoenix.
Yeah, head of the
hello.
Phoenix.
Hello,
Hey,
Joseph.
Thomas, this is Biscuit.
Joseph Clemente, head of the Phoenix Order.
How's it going?
Basically, I'm just gonna go one by one.
Okay.
But I'm gonna skip Edward for now. And I'm gonna go to Mrs. Jones and then to Madame.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, I'm gonna go. Sure, why not? Let's just go like that.
Wait, isn't Miss Jones your mom?
No, Leon Jones' mom.
Oh,
Leon
totally
Jones' mom.
My-
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
This one right here.
Okay.
Oh wow! Neat wound.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go to Edward because Neff is very clingy to Edward and they kind of look similar. So I would Joseph would just assume that's dad,
Sure.
basically, and we're like, I assume you're the father of Neff.
Yep, that's me.
With that, Leon is.
Wow. We're talking about him. It's okay.
Joseph is gonna take a kneel,
Okay.
hold his amulet.
Okay.
I was like, as the head of the Phoenix, I do apologize, but I am in the care of these children. And Neff almost fell in my protection. I am.
Neff is like, no, I didn't. Neff was fine. I was fine. I was fine.
He's doing that.
As he looks at you, grabs you by the collar and picks
No,
you
yeah.
up.
Wait, me or
Yeah.
Joseph?
Joseph.
And then you're like, oh, fuck, he's gonna. You don't have no idea. He looks pissed, and then
Yeah.
brings you in, and then just hugs you. Thank you for taking care of her.
You're gonna break my back. Why you so strong?
Like, let's go.
It was like I tried to protect all of these children, including Griswold, but
I'm older than you.
Child.
yeah, including you and you too. Basically, that's why he said
He said
Oh,
children
okay.
and Griswold.
Oh,
like
oh,
as
oh.
And
As-
as
yeah,
he looks at you, they're all alive.
That we are.
kind of barely, and like I still feel a little guilty with that. I'm supposed to be the head of the family now, and one almost fell in my care. And then he's just gonna walk over here, and he's go like, "Speaking of which, where is Dumbledore?"
As everyone's just looking around really quiet. And Sonya, you're the first to see it because of your passive perception. As you kind of see Jericho just grab one of his throwing daggers and looking at the door, and the door kicks in, and you see Newt carrying somebody in his hands. As I need to up.
Oh no!
Oh, okay.
As he kind of throws him, sorry Bones, throws his body on the table, on top of that red letter. Somebody help! And you see, as the cloth gets revealed, it's Dumbledore. He looks dead. You see,
Oh, I mean,
in his
yeah, the-
hands, he's holding what looks to be a stick that looks curved, and his hand is completely black and is starting to pulsate, and you see slowly these veins starting to grasp closer and closer into his forearm. And then Dumbledore just looks at every single one of you. Does anyone know how to destroy a Horcrux?
I'm gonna burn my
And-
reaction.
Sure. What's up?
I am immediately whipping out a healer's kit,
Okay.
oh, I was
And-
gonna use my magic.
and I'm going
To
to
heal him.
shout to Joseph, "Heal the poor man!" And I'm
Oh no,
gonna
he's
roll a
already
heal on
doing
him.
that. He's already over there,
What do you do?
and I am cure woundsing you.
Roll me cure wounds. Roll me healer's kit.
So that's
Oh no, I'm actually gonna cast Aura of Life.
so what's Dumbledore's
So
level
because-
in the class he is in?
Not telling you.
Okay, well he heals for 2 plus 4 plus that number.
Okay.
4, 5, 6.
It's basically like life preserving energy radiates. Basically, you cannot die
Okay.
for now.
Well,
Each non-hostile creature in the aura, including you, has resistance to necrotic damage. Blah 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 blah. In addition, non-hostile living creature regains 1 HP when it turns the aura to with 0 hit points. So
as you guys are healing him, and he doesn't seem to get any better as the little veins just start creeping closer and closer to up his forearm.
Nev is freaking out. She's like, "What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?"
I'm gonna look around and be like, I have an option, but it's really desperate. And I'm going to pull from the healer's kit what looks to be a meat cleaver.
Okay. As you pull it.
no!
Oh, no!
Don't do that! No!
It's going up his arm. We got second.
No!
Sonya.
You see
Ding-a.
Edward grab onto Dumbledore's arm, and he just, as Borlon kind of moves over and puts his hand in Dumbledore's mouth, and you're like,
This is.
and you see Borlong's hand
this is-
turns
oh my
back
goodness.
into scales.
It's like, how do you destroy a Horcrux? What the hell is a Horcrux?
All right, I'm passive perception 16. Do I
Wait.
see the veins anywhere besides his arm?
No, just on his arm.
Just on his arm?
Holding whatever wand he's holding.
They're still there?
Drop the wand.
The veins still there?
It looks, if he could, he would have.
Oh.
This has been days.
No. Damn it.
Dispel magic.
As you, though, the energy balances into the wand, and you see it just ricochet and blows a hole through the roof.
Shit.
All right,
And if
fuck it.
Nev does that, Jesus, real quick,
Ahead.
we all got the same information, so we kind of have the same information about the Horcruxes that.
You guys have the information you've been telling each other. That's up to
Yep.
you to keep up with.
I'm totally blanking on it. I'm just gonna look around, and if no one's gonna stop me, I'm gonna look at Dumbledore and be like,
Edward is holding his hand, and Borlon slightly let go his Villa form to make his hand into scales. So Dumbledore's biting onto it.
taking a swing 3 inches from where the after the veins are stopping.
As you see his hand gets completely cut off, and Dumbledore immediately screams, goes over, grabs his wand, regeneration, regenerate, and starts moving his wand, and you see starts growing back a little bit into a nub. And that is where we're going to end tonight's game. Because that's a lot.
Gee
whiz.
Oh my god.
As that is a level 7 spell that he just that he's using immediately.
Okay.
Yeah, regenerate will.
Yeah.
We'll fix that.
Wow.
I really wanted to do that all next time, but it happened right now. Because it's good.
It's intense and fast paced, and I was like, okay, reaction. That's
happening.
happening.
I love it. It's D&D. I love it. I was gonna be like, all right, you guys have a week to figure out what you want to do. Calm, and come with the game plan. No, we're doing it now. All right, let's do it.
Doing it live.
Yeah. So
Doing it live.
thank you guys so much for
He
watching.
would be dead in a week.
This episode will be on Spotify and YouTube. Please remember that we have our Divine Play channel. We have Divine Intervention. We have various Instagrams and Facebooks, and we have our Twitter. Please follow all those links. Our Bros Project. Please don't forget to be kind and to love one another. We'll see you on the next one. Adios. Wait!
Wand's out.
Oh.
Have a wand at the ready. With wands at the ready, then we'll say bye. All right, bye. That's so hard.